right down to the God they claim and worship.
Life is too short to not make understanding the truth a priority.
Here's the thing about the music business. It's a cruel and shallow money trench, a long classic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. Also, there's a negative side.
It's all dualistic. You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
No two people should ever agree completely on everything. If that happens, one of them isn't thinking for themselves.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down. galaxies grow every time.
At least 4 billion useless eaters will be eliminated by the year 2050.
Whenever a truth is heard, there's no going back. You are the main character in the video game of life.
I personally don't believe anything they say, right down to the god they claim we worship.
I'm still waiting for somebody to show me gas pressure without a container.
None of the math adds up.
You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
This is exactly why grounding is so important.
It's all dualistic.
We see too far.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down. What is going on? Welcome to another episode of Phone Booth Podcast. I am Ted, which I think you know. This is Vince. What up, Vince? How you doing?
Yeah, go to Phone Booth Substack.
That's not what I asked. I said, how are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I don't speak that language. Phoneboothpodcast.substack.com, where you find everything under the sun regarding Phone Booth Podcast. You find the Discord. You find Ali's t-shirt shop, which is Ali's a great woman. And you see live streams. You see all the podcasts right here, Phone Booth. Here's the thing. And today also we're going to have Philosopher King doing its first episode. And short clips and different pages and all that. Go to phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
All right. You rushed through that appropriately. All right. So tonight, I didn't even ask him what to call him. I just know the name of his podcast. So I'm going to bring him up and ask him what we actually should address him as. I'm assuming it's Myer, but I'm just going to say. So bring him up.
Bring him up.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, buddy. How are you guys doing?
Don't fall for the how are you stuff, man. Don't fall for it, Meyer.
Come on, man.
You go by Myer. Myer is perfect.
Just say whatever, man.
Whatever.
Whatever, man. So continue, Ted. Yes.
Yeah, before we get into anything, why don't you tell people where to find you and what you do, what you talk about, what you enjoy, your hobbies?
Yeah,
all that. No.
I like everything, to be honest with you, but hobbies, I don't really have them. I go swimming. Is that a good hobby? Because I like going to the beach.
I like that.
But
I guess.
You can definitely find me on Twitter, or X, as you call it, at The Myer Show. It's pretty easy. And then I talk about everything, man. I try to talk about a lot of so I'm dual. I'm American and Canadian. I go back and forth. And I talk about everything, man. Right now, there's a lot of shit basically happening in Canada that's important to the actual people there. So I'm talking about that right now mainly. But there's a lot of stuff happening in the States. It just depends on what, because I'm in a couple of communities. So my main thing is off of X or Twitter. But yeah, that's what I do. And then what I do is make some podcasts with some influential people, some characters, I guess you want to call it, and they get to come on. They say what they've done, how they got to where they are, struggles, suffering, you name it, addiction, and they get to tell their audience their life stories, and I get to learn from them, and we go back and forth. But that's mainly what my podcast is about too. Yeah.
So did you when did you wake up? What was the first thing to you that you were like, I see the world differently than I used to because of this incident?
Okay, so I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of a guy named Chris Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was actually supposed to come on this podcast, and then his flight got delayed, and then blah, 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 and then it got
messed up and it never happened again. So
All right, so
I definitely know.
me and Chris, we grew up together.
Oh
Back,
wow. Maybe you can put in a good word. Put it no.
Oh, he's a great guy. I can text him
Yeah.
right now for you. But back in the early 2000s, we used to go to Amsterdam every summer and like just trek across Europe. You know what? Like and it was like around the same time as what was that? There was that movie that came out after 9/11. I don't remember the name of it, but
Loose Change or whatever the fuck. Fahrenheit. No, what was it?
No, not Fahrenheit. It wasn't about 9/11. It was about like Zeitgeist. Remember Zeitgeist?
There you go. Yes, Zeitgeist.
Yes.
And you know, like back then, nobody gave a shit about this type of stuff. You're fucking high, man. Stop smoking weed. But you know, you do. We experimented with a bunch of shit, anyways. Like true and whatnot. And you get into these zones in like, in places like Europe, Amsterdam. We used to go to Czech Republic. You get to see like a different aspect of the world, and you're like, shit, like. We're living in like a totally different like realm in North America, and people don't get it.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people over there that are like, let's just say you're in like a generational point where like the guy was raised in communist Russia, you know what I mean? And like he sees things that we don't see. And we got to talk to a lot of people, and it opened my eyes up to a lot of shit that is actually just happened over and over and over. And like, eventually, as I got older, I got into business and I realized how fucked up the world actually is, So
yes. And it's probably even more fucked up than what you think it is.
Actually, not two things, maybe more. One, Vince is in Sweden, so he definitely understands what it's like to not be in America.
I'm an Iranian in Sweden. Yes.
Two, I completely get what you're saying because my life changed when I went to Europe on tour for 30 days. Like you get this thing of like, I got a small taste of it going across America. Like, oh, everywhere's not the same as Florida where I grew up. But when you go to other countries, you're like, oh my God, like everything's so much different. And unfortunately for me, it was that I felt safer in other countries than I felt in my home country at that time, which it's different now, but that back then that's how I felt. So anyway, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on that thing that I totally get what you're saying about going other places, making you see things differently and all that.
But when you say the world is fucked up, in what way?
Don't list them all because we'll just be here all day, man.
I'm not going to get into too much stuff, but I'll just put it this way for you. As much as we, imagine like you're living your day to day, you just go to work every day and you come back from work and then, you do the family thing, you eat your dinner and you go to bed. Those people are living a routine, right? So like they're living within like a confined routine. It's a confined routine.
Yeah.
The reality is things are like this. This was my routine. I'll just use myself as the example. I don't want to use like other people. But my routine was this. For years, I did business within the oil industry for like a ton of mega companies. And I basically was like middlemaning for them, where they would need supply of goods to be able to do their business. And basically what would happen is, when you have contacts on both realms where you're able to go to the source and to the end user and be able to get the pricings, you end up meeting a lot of people and end up realizing that a lot of things that are happening around you are shady. That includes like governments, that includes banks, that includes whatever you can imagine. And all the wolves and rats of like the world are all involved within this shit. Okay. So yeah, when we see like your average day to day, these type of people are too busy to even realize what's going on because they're just worried about making their money to pay their bill, to pay their mortgage, pay their car payments. And that's that. For me, lucky, like knock on wood, I was able to make good money and I was able to buy a home, pay off my cars, have 2 kids that go to private school and like take care of my shit. And the reality is I used to just go to Florida for 4 months of the year. I used to be in Toronto 4 months a year, and I was in Europe 4 months a year. And that was my life, going back and forth, even with kids. And then, when the kids were even younger, we used to just go to Florida for 6 months. And that's why I still go back and forth, because my kids are here in Toronto. And
next time you're down here, we're hanging out. We're having a drink together or something.
100%.
For sure. You're only where you go is only like an hour and a half for me. So there's no excuse at that point.
Zero. And there's so many good places in Florida. Such a good place.
That's
I
so
heard you
cool,
guys talking shit about Florida yesterday.
It was a joke. Like, you gotta watch the whole thing, because I was like, "Fuck, I'm selling up Florida too much. I gotta talk shit on it so no one comes."
Yeah, you know what? That's good. That's a good idea, man. I'm telling you. And basically, at the end of it, what I realized is, I did all this work for so many years, and then it all kind of imploded on us. We were like a third party within like this mega, I guess you want to call it, like industry, where you were taking all the liabilities and all the risk, essentially. But at the end of the day, the moment shit hit the fan, nobody was around except you, and then you're the one taking everything. And then you realize is that like so many people that are like in this world, whether they're in my industry or somebody else's industry, when they're not doing like the mom and pop thing, you're dealing with like legitimate businesses work, people that are not living your standard lifestyle. These people have no laws binding them to do things. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, and literally you can get away with it. And if they want to feed you some bullshit, they can. And that's that.
And they do.
And from different perspectives, it really gave me a totally different view. Like I can get into it. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to. I normally never show my face online ever, just so you both know. Because
we talked about that before, because we watched your episode and I was like, oh no, is he not going to use the camera? I mean, I'm cool with that because we didn't for the first like 20 episodes,
but that's amazing. So this is like the coming out party.
I respect that, man. I respect that and appreciate it. And you have no reason not to. Like usually when someone doesn't show their face, everyone's like,
just bring in the applause.
You got to. People are like, oh, you're not showing your face because you're like living in your mom's basement and you're 300 pounds. And it's like, no, because I got other people in my life I care about. Maybe I don't want to do it, but I applaud you for it. But
that's
can I just say, so you have this, have you ever lived in New York in your life?
No, never. I wouldn't live there, man.
So I mean, I wouldn't either, but you have like, cause I have most of my family is from New York. We talked about this on last week's episode. Yeah. My grandparents moved down to Florida after my mom was born in New York. So they're all from New York. And like, you have a bit of the Canadian, but you sound a little bit like you're from New York. So I was just wondering, but
is that the mob sound?
No, man.
Maybe that's it.
No.
Yeah, I thought he sounded like a mob guy at some point. Like in the movies.
That's what I mean. Yeah, a little bit of New York. Forget about it.
I just, you know what? For a decade now, maybe longer, I've just been dealing with a lot of Americans. So when you're going down there and you're just staying there for months at a time, you just fucking end up talking. And the thing is, like, I go back and forth enough that like I'm American right now. So like the reality is, I talk like that.
So where are you at on the political spectrum? I don't even know. And let me say before you answer, that's what I love is that me and you have gone back, shot the shit, conversations. We've never talked about the shape of the earth. We've never talked about what political party you're on. And that's what I love is you don't have to fucking get involved in that bullshit. It doesn't matter. If a person's cool, they're fucking cool. That's all that matters. So I don't even know where you stand on it. So
here's how I look at the politics, all right? Like, okay. At the end of the day, you're going to get some guys that are on the left that are taking power in different places. And you know what? For some places, it might work. And that's great. You know what I mean? If it works for those places, that's great. But for me personally, from my experience of what I've seen happen in different when you live in different places, you get to see different shit. And you know what? Yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. We live in America and Canada, right? We're supposed to have the top tier of all the best shit. Okay. That means whether it's transport, whether it's technology, whether it's your airplane or your stove, we're supposed to have the top tier, right? All right.
Yeah, we should.
We assume we do. But here's the real deal. When you go to a city like Amsterdam and you see their transportation system and the way they operate, you realize we ain't got shit. You know what I mean? Or
Can I just say it? That's what I meant about the New York thing. Here's the real deal. Like, that's the New York thing, bro. You got it. You fucking know it. You got it. You're American.
Yeah.
You ain't Canadian. You're good.
And then the thing is, I'm a conservative, so like I'm more conservative, and the reason for it is simple. I feel like when you're more liberal or leftist, as people say, what happens is, honestly, what's happening in Canada right now is a fucking prime example. You know, uh, people are like, "Oh, you got free healthcare." Yeah, motherfucker. You know how much I'm paying?
Yeah.
Excuse my language. You know how much I'm paying for
No, go.
free healthcare?
Oh,
I'll give
go,
you an
man.
example. Let me just give you a simple, very like light example. If you make $68,000 Canadian in today's world, you pay something in the realms of $28,000 to $30,000 taxes. So do the math. That's just under 50.
That's
50.
like Sweden.
So let's say you pay 42%. Now, when you want to go to the hospital in Canada, okay, or you want to see a doctor is a little bit different, because if you do have a family doctor and you're lucky enough to have one, then, you know, potentially you'll get to see them within a couple of days, okay? Now, how thorough will they be is really up to the doctor and how close they are with you as the patient, okay?
Yeah.
Or they say that half of that tax goes towards your healthcare. Well, if you're taking 28 grand and you're telling me that 14,000 of that's going towards my healthcare, then why in the hell am I waiting 18 hours for a doctor at the hospital if you just go for an emergency? Simple as that. Or in the States, perfect example. In Florida, we're driving and I was at a red light. Right, I'll give you an example. You know where Myanmar is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was literally right beside Myanmar, and I stopped the car. I'm the first car at the light. Now, people are making a left into the mall, and from behind me, you're never fucking looking behind you at a red light. Like, come on. Especially in Florida, there's so much traffic that it doesn't make a difference. You're not looking.
Yeah.
A guy was going like 90 miles an hour from the next set of lights back, okay? And he plowed through 3 cars, managed to hit my truck, which was an MDX, and it flew about 20 feet forward. And, you know, like in the States, you know how it is over there in Florida. They look at how many cars are there. They're like 5 cars in this accident. We're sending 5 cruisers plus 3 cruisers to block the road. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Each police officer is per car. Yeah. They show up, they do their shit, and I take my wife to the hospital and my kids. And we're talking like 20 minutes, bro. We're in and out in 20 minutes. Okay. Fair enough. We have private insurance. But the reality is, you know how much that private insurance costs? Nothing. Something like $1,700 a person a year. So if you multiply that by 3 or by 4, you're still well below 14 grand that like somebody who's making 68 grand is paying towards the taxes. Okay. So
let me ask you, because literally I had this conversation with my sister the other day, because my niece she leans left. She's young, 21 years old. She leans left. And she thinks the answer to everything is moving to Canada. Like, to the point where she's pushing my sister to look at land there, and it's free healthcare and it's this and it's that. Like, if you could give her one message about what everyone thinks in America about Canada, being someone who lives in both places, like, where do you think is better, and what is the thing with that whole free healthcare thing, which you touched on? But I mean,
I'll give you.
We have this crazy notion about it here in America. A lot of people do.
You know what? It's like the same notion that Canadians have towards American people. Most Canadians think that Americans were like stubborn and annoying and arrogant. That's the actual thought that an average Canadian will think. Even right now with all this tariff bullshit, people don't understand how tariffs work. Okay? So if you're coming to Canada, I'll use myself as the example, buddy. If you want to move to, let's just say, Toronto, and live, let's just say, in a city that's 15 miles out of the main core, okay? You're paying anywhere between 1.3 million Canadian all the way to 2.2 to 2.3. And that's for your average like little dinky house. We're not talking about anything special here, okay?
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
do the math, you're talking about triple to quadruple the prices in the States. All right. And by the States, I mean the only places where you're going to go where prices are similar will be maybe Maryland or New York. And by that, New York City proper. I'm not talking about like
Yeah.
Albany, New York, or Buffalo. You can go buy a house there for like 600 grand and be balling out of control, you know? But that's number one. Number two is if this was the same Canada as 2007, 2005, 2006, 2008, even all the way to 2014, I would say, when Stephen Harper was in power, you know, people are going to be like, oh, you're conservative. This is why you're saying this. I'm not. I'll just give you an example. The way they operated the country was like a business that was primed and like it was running smooth. Like things were happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today's Canada is like this. Imagine you are a guy who's got a house, you have a mortgage right now. Imagine you have a mortgage. You get a line of credit for, let's just say your house is worth 400 grand. You go get a line of credit for another 300 grand. You put it on top of your house and then you use all that money. So when all that money's
Yeah.
gone, what do? You got to pay that shit back, right? Now imagine the only way that you can pay that back is if you were to be able to bring in your buddies and everybody else to be able to give you some money. Okay. So you're diverting payments to other people now. So that's Canada like currently. So what they've done is since 2016, 17 is people are going to think I'm so racist when I say this, but so what the country's done is essentially the average Canadian only makes, let's say, $60,000 to $70,000 a year. That's like the average. The below average make anywhere between 38 to like 32,000
Canadian dollars.
Yeah,
So
Canadian.
that's like 50 cents American. Got
Maybe
you. Yeah.
maximum 42, 45. Okay, max, and that's not much of a difference. You're talking about a couple grand. So here's the killer. The government's done this. They've spent all this money on absolutely the dumbest shit you can imagine. Okay. Whether it's giving money away to places like Ukraine, giving money away to anybody and everybody on the basis that Canada is this friendly nation. We're going to help everybody out. Great. You know what?
Yeah.
We are friendly. People here are nice. They do want to help out. You know, if you get in a car accident, somebody's going to stop on the side of the road and try to help you. 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. In today's Canada, it's become a place where multiculturalism has gone from being multicultural, where there's Persian people, Russian people, you name it, any background. And people got along and everybody was cool because everybody was busy doing their own shit. And most of the people, they did business with their own countries. They didn't do business in Canada. So the Persian guy was doing business with Iran. The German guy's doing business.
That's your dad, Vince.
Yeah.
That's
your dad. That's it. And things were good. But in the last couple of years, what's happened because the government expenditures and how much they spent money and how easily they were giving out mortgages, price of homes have gone up, costing people more money. They created fake inflation based on the cost of the home. So because your home is worth $1 million, so a townhouse, my friend, a small townhouse of 1,800 square feet would go for 1.3 mil Canadian. So 1 million American dollars. Okay, today, right at this moment.
That's crazy.
So if you're living in a $1 million home and you're in a townhouse, well, guess what? Your food's inflated. Your car payments are inflated. Your car insurance is inflated. Your entire life is inflated. And you're paying 50% taxes based on everything altogether at the end of the day. Okay.
So you said you're a conservative. I have a feeling that wasn't the case for your whole life. Am I right? It's a shot in the dark.
So no, of course not, because I smoke weed here and there. So like during that,
So the reason I'm asking is because I would have considered myself a Democrat for most of my 20s.
That's fair.
That's what I thought, because I thought, yeah, man, everyone should have all their rights. Hell yeah, because that's what they sold you. And then I got into my 30s and I was like, something's up with this. So I'm not talking down on it. I'm just saying, because you seem super open, but you're a conservative, I was just assuming, and I could be wrong, that maybe earlier in life you were a little more liberal and then you came around like I did.
Before he answers, can I just say this? I'm very intrigued by you. Like, I like how direct you are, no bullshit. You're very interesting. I'm already very interested in you in a non-gay way. Let me
It's
say.
okay. Don't worry, buddy.
Now you can answer that now. The Democrat thing.
Yeah, no. So you know what? I'll tell you. I've never, like I said, I don't lean. So I am a conservative, but I'll be honest with you, man. I mean, like if somebody shows up and says, "Hey, you know what? I will do everything to help make things positive," but it's a liberal person. Fuck, why not? But the problem is, I've noticed in the last, as I got older and I had kids, is when I really turned into a conservative. Because I look at things differently now. It's like, a lot of the bullshit comes with fucking the left.
Yeah.
And as much as there's positive sides, there is positive sides to the left. Don't get me wrong. The whole idea, I'm not saying the actual.
I get you. I totally feel you. You're good, man.
When Obama was in power, and he's such a good speaker, you can't take that away from the guy. He was a great fucking speaker.
He's a great bullshitter.
I didn't vote back then, but I literally told people I would vote for Obama if I was voting. I didn't, but I said I would, and I would have. So
I was
you
awake.
Can't vote, motherfucker.
No, I know, but I was awake. I was awake since 2005-6. So when I saw him do this, yes, we can, and women were crying when he won, I was like, this is some Illuminati bullshit.
Since you have the thing and I don't, can you hit the applause button for me? Vince, you were awake before me. Well,
no. What I mean is, I never bought his bullshit, but I agree.
No, I get
He's
it.
a great bullshitter. Like
he's a
fantastic bullshitter.
Slick tongue motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. But the other thing is, so yeah, I was a liberal, or like a liberal style voter back, let's just say in the early 2000s, when I was like 18, 19 years old. But not Trudeau came into Canada. When he came in, the first time Donald Trump ran, I'm not going to lie to you, I was not a fan. I was like,
neither was I.
This guy. I was like, this guy is a fucking TV actor. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I was the same.
Yep, all of us. So yeah.
The one thing I'll tell you is 99.999% of every politician is a bullshitter. They come out, they try to sell you on some bullshit, and if they get you, all they need is a small percentage of people. The moment they get that small percentage, the rest of the people are all followers. They don't know better. They're just like, hey, did you hear this? And then they pass that same message to each other over and over and over. It's like a fucking game of dominoes, And
yes.
But when Joe Biden came in, and I'll admit, Donald Trump fucked a lot of shit up with my business personally on his way out. Like
in Canada?
Just globally. He fucked up the shit.
Okay.
Because,
in what way? In what way? I'm curious. So, not to derail you, but I'm just curious.
Fine. So is the industry that I'm not was very geopolitical, and essentially there's a lot of countries out there that don't have embargoes and sanctions places. And the reality is, as long as those countries and those governments and those companies, which are, let's just say, in Britain, in Switzerland, different places, are not following or even like acknowledging those things, they could do whatever the fuck they want. Basically, if somebody's using a Great British Pound, guess what? They could do business with anybody. There's no sanctions on that currency, Or if you're working with Turkey, there's no sanctions on that fucking currency. You can literally take $1 million cash right now to the counter of any fucking bank in Turkey and be like, here it is. And they're going to put it in your personal account.
Like Scarface.
Literally. Not that I've ever done that. I'm just using that.
Well, I've heard stories. I've heard some things,
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, there was just some hiccups and speed bumps that it caused, but the reality is, it didn't affect me personally, but affected like the businesses that I was dealing with.
Yes.
Let's just say. But I'll be honest with you. This time, after Joe Biden, you could see the anxiety in people whenever I was in the States. Like I would be, Naples is a very, very, I just said it doesn't make sense. So
that's awesome though. I mean, continue, but to me, this is amazing to hear about seeing that from an outside perspective. This is huge to me.
Yeah, man. So like when you look at a place like, Florida, people are like, oh, people in Florida are nuts. To be honest with you, I find people in Florida to be the fucking nicest people, and you can go from the north to the south. I'll tell you right now, it's the one place, if your car breaks down or like something happens to you, I'm sure there's crazy people everywhere. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
What I'm saying
And
to you,
there's a lot of people in
it's
Florida, so it's going to seem like there's more crazy people.
100%. So here's the thing though, but when you look at the bigger picture and you hold the paper back, like you can read something like this up to your face and you're not going to see the whole picture. But if you hold it back and you see the whole picture, you get a good glance of what's going on. I remember going down there in 2017, 18, and 19, and then you go there in 2020, and all of a sudden shit was different. 2021, shit was different. And you could see the anxiety in people, and you could see that, like, things were changing. People were like leaving the cities because they couldn't afford to do certain things. Florida is a place known for affordability. That's the number one thing,
Used to be.
You're right.
It's getting a little. Yeah.
It's really one place where I can say family is real. It's where you see like the American family come out and actually enjoy their surroundings. Is a place like Florida. You can go to the beaches and see for yourself. It's not like made up. You know what I mean? Like people don't get it until they see it. Florida isn't just a party place. You can go to Fort Myers Beach and go to Sarasota Beach and go to, all these different fucking places. Go party. Great. Go to Miami. Go party. But when you go to like the littler cities, and you see how it is, and you see their downtown cores, and you see the way they operate, there's a big significant difference. So when you see the anxiety in those towns and you see people are struggling in those cities, that's when you know shit's not okay. That's when you know that people are struggling, So as an example, in the Naples area, you'd see it. And, you'd see people that are struggling, people that are moving, and you're wondering why, because you're not there constantly. And then you find out why. Well, the reason why is because, things that are happening are affecting their work, their job, their taxes, whatever you can imagine. And that's what happened during the Biden era. And you know what, man? Like, I'll be honest with you. That was a huge game changer. So this second time when Trump was running, there's a reason why he won in a landslide. It's not because Kamala Harris was running against him. It didn't fucking matter who ran against him.
That didn't hurt though. But yeah. But yeah.
The point is, when people realize that when he says he's gonna do something, he may actually fucking do it. And even governments around the world realize it. They're like, he told us he's gonna bomb us. Shit, better get our shit together before he fucking bombs us. You know what I mean? Like, the reality is, he may just do it. If he tells you, he might just do it. So now you see that he's doing all his shit. When people are like, I voted for this. Okay, yeah, ICE taking people out. Hey, by all means, you know what? People don't realize is when somebody's being removed illegally, fair enough, there are families there, which I do feel bad for, that are like, they've been in the States for 25 years. They got kids there. And all of a sudden, the dad and mom are being tossed out and the kids are being left alone. Hey, they got nowhere to go when they go back home. Remember that,
Yeah.
But remember this. Right now, that exact scenario is happening right in Toronto, where there is an 8.8% jobless rate within Toronto. Across the country, it's like 8.82 as well. So across the country. So what happened? Well, the government did the same thing the U.S. government did during Biden era. They put initiatives out there for refugees and anybody and everybody. So basically, if you wanted to immigrate to the U.S., let's just say you're Iranian, like Vince, and you wanted to move there from, let's say, in the 80s, okay? Unless you had like a shit ton of money and you had a business set up here because your uncle lives here, your ass is not coming. Or if you did come, you'd be an immigrant with a landed green card for like a decade before they'd even consider you being a citizen, all right?
Yeah.
During the Biden era, they tossed that aside and they just let anybody in. They did that in Canada from 2015 till today. Just from January 1st till now, okay, they let in over 880,000 people into Canada. The population of Canada is only fucking 40 million, eh?
Myer, they did the
where,
same
though?
thing.
Pardon? From India.
From where, though?
Mainly from India.
So they're flying them in.
They're flying.
Like, literally, it's not like here in America where they're walking across the border and escaping it. They're documented on flights coming in. That was the point I was trying to make. They're documented on flights. There's no mistaking who they're letting in because they're on flights. I mean, there could be fake
But this
IDs
is
and
the
shit
kicker.
like that.
Wait for the kicker. So if you go on my page and you see some of the stuff I post, obviously, if you go to my replies, you're going to see me being a total asshole. Don't go to those. Just go to my post. Go to my post.
Appropriately so. You
If you
have
see
to be
some
on.
of the posts I do a lot of reposts, and then I do some posts myself. But when you look at them, in Canada, they implemented a thing where you come in and you hire. Let's say you own a business right now, and you apply and you say, "Listen, my business is not doing well," and they just blame the tariffs, which still makes no difference. Okay, the tariffs make no fucking difference. So they say, "Oh, it's hurting my business. Can I hire some refugees or newly come immigrants, okay, rather than a Canadian?" So imagine if you're in the US and you apply for a job as a refugee or immigrant, first that business has to like show why they can't fill that position with a citizen. If they can't show why they're not filling it with a citizen, then maybe they can hire somebody else.
Yeah.
But the moment that's reported, that business is fucked. You know what I mean? They're going to get fined. They're going to get in a lot of trouble. So in Canada, what happened is the government said, hire a refugee or an immigrant. We'll pay 30% of that person's fucking wage. So imagine you can hire me for, let's say, $50 an hour. Or you hire some other guy for $50 an hour, and they pay the 30% of that $50 per hour. Okay.
Yeah.
The business gets to write off the $50 per hour. See where it's going with this?
Yeah.
Where's the incentive for the business not to hire the refugee or the immigrant? So that's what's happened in this. This happened in the U.S. too. Don't kid yourself. Eh? It just happened in a lump sum. So they were giving people lump sums. They weren't like 30%, 20%. They're like, here's some benefit money or scratch money, as we call it, and you come in and you fucking work, and the businesses thrive. But which businesses? Not your mom and pop business. Your fucking Burger Kings. You're in Canada, the Tim Hortons, or these multinational corporations where now they can hire a guy and be like, hey, you may be an engineer. You may be making 220 grand a year, but I can save 30% with hiring another engineer.
But Myer, you mentioned 2015. That's the same year Sweden just let in everybody from Afghanistan, like they flooded Sweden in 2015. And it's funny that you mentioned 2015.
It's the same.
Yeah, like Canada sounds awfully a lot like Sweden. Like
the same country, just got the different. There's no difference
and language, maybe. Yeah, it's interesting.
Except you guys get way less like nighttime.
Oh yeah, but you know what we do get? 400 and something grenades in a year thrown into apartments and shit.
Oh, actually.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's very new for Sweden, who barely had knife crime. They went from barely having knife crime to grenades, and even one guy with a bazooka, I heard at some point. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Sorry to go on like that, but yeah, man, those type of things really like make you question who's doing.
But go back to the Biden thing. You said Biden. During Biden, you saw people being anxious and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
man. So the same type of shit that I just explained to you was happening in places like Florida. These migrants that they're removing are the ones that were taking jobs away from not someone my age or your age, but you got to understand something. If you're in your 20s, okay, you're 20 years old. What are you doing most of the time? If you don't have a job, you're probably smoking weed, or you're gonna end up sliding into other drugs. Okay. So that's the problem with the US and Canada, is that we're privileged enough to be able to live a very comfortable life, and you don't have to do fuck all for it. Okay. You just have to be able to go out there and be able to get the money. You know, like literally it's everywhere. You just got to know how to pick it up.
Yeah.
What happens is simple. Moms and dads, and like I said, they're too busy. They're not paying attention to see what's going on. And reality is, if they were, they probably wouldn't be able to uphold the household. And fuck, man, how can I put it for you? The kids go out instead of having a job, it's been taken by somebody else who doesn't even have a fucking citizenship or a green card status, and they're taking away the money. But the other thing is, most of these businesses that these kids will be working at would also help pay for their college tuitions, would help pay for them to get education, because education is not cheap. You know, it's expensive here in
Yeah.
North America. It's not like Sweden. You guys get it for free. No?
Yeah, everything's free here,
Everything's
almost.
free.
Almost.
Don't smile. It's not.
No,
it's not
I'm laughing at the ridiculousness, Myer. I'm
It's-
laughing how ridiculous it is. They're literally turning you into a baby, and the government is your nanny. Like you're dependent on the government. That's literally their plan.
So you know, the one guy that spoke about this a lot, and like it's funny because you know when you come from a wealthy family and people just assume, no, you're just a rich kid and you get to go out and do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you know people downplay people's mental capacity to be able to like overthink or see things that you don't see and I don't see. You know who was like that? Chris Sky was like that. Bro, that guy called out COVID a year and a half in advance. He called out a lot of the shit that's happening today, like the economic downfall of Canada. I called it in 2016, 2017. You could see it coming from a fucking mile away. Like it is. The problem with the US is it changes every 3-4 years and you can't figure it out, bro. It's like a fucking game. It's like doing a puzzle and somebody throws the puzzle piece out. You know?
Yeah.
But, that guy called it out. And I'll be honest with you, some of the things that he's saying today, I follow him still. And like, I don't talk to him that often. I saw him in January. He came because his father had passed away. And I saw him, but we didn't talk about this type of stuff. But you see him posting it, man. Some of the shit he's saying is just absolutely fucking frightening. Because if he
want to share
any of this stuff, buddy, we got no chance.
hold on. Are we going dark pill? Hold on. Do you want to share any of that topics?
I don't.
Those subjects?
Just go
you
on.
don't. You don't want to do a dark pill. Huh?
You want me to give you his Instagram? You can go look at it.
Yeah. No, I don't have Instagram. Does he have Twitter? No.
I don't know if he does. He got kicked off Twitter a while ago. But it's Chris Sky 83. Just CHRISSKY 83.
Okay. Without going into it, are you saying it's so dark and we're so fucked? That's basically what you're saying.
He's you know what, like the thing is too, you know, if you're conservative and you watch his videos and you see the things he's saying right now, you'd be like, fuck, do I have the veil over my eyes right now? You know, and that's what kind of makes you wonder is what's happening today actually what's happening, or is it just something else that's unfolding and we're not seeing the big picture yet? You know,
probably. Yeah. If you zoom out, there's some other shit happening, and this is one little thing in that, you know.
Yeah, the unfortunate part is because I don't know enough about that type of stuff, I don't even want to comment on it or say anything, because the reality is I'll talk about stuff that I can talk about. If I don't know shit about it and I don't know much about it, I prefer to stay away from it.
But is some of those subjects, does it have to do with AI and what's going on with robots and all that shit in the future?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. We're talking about like job replacements and
touches on that, you know.
Yeah. Dude, that
shit. AI is just a scary topic, man. I watched a video today about AI. And like, you got to remember it. That's
tell us more.
This motherfucker leaves us in suspense, huh?
I know, I like it.
Us in suspense.
Put it this way for you: if AI wanted to come and get you today,
it's over. They can't.
Yeah. If you've used it, it knows everything about you, man. It's worse than that predictive Google thing when you're searching and it's like filling in the search for you. You're like, yeah, that's
right.
Looking for.
Right?
Like, oh, good. I don't have to type the whole thing. It's like, I fucking know you.
I love Google until you find out they've been watching you for the last fucking 20 years.
I know.
I love AI. I really love AI. It's great. I can't wait for its takeover.
Don't shut us down, please.
I'm going to give you an example, Vince. Have you tried this? So do you use Grok?
I have recently because of this podcast.
Watch this.
I'm blaming it on this podcast.
We're going to have a little chat. Watch this. I want you to see how crazy this is. Now, a lot of apps don't have this yet, eh? Nothing extraordinary. But
Hold on. You're
people are
cutting out a
using,
little
like,
bit.
Translator.
You're cutting out a little bit. Say that again. Go back like 10 seconds.
I'll be right back. Carry on.
Okay. Go back like 10 seconds because you cut out a little bit. Grok.
Okay,
you
yeah.
mentioned Grok.
You hear me?
Yeah, now. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, if you have Grok, all right,
Yes.
you know how people have the translation apps on their phones?
Yes, to
Okay.
translate different
Well, if you
language.
have Grok right now, okay, and it's the premium one, and you press speak, I can turn to it and say this. Okay, this might cut out for a second because, like, I'm using Wi-Fi throughout the whole house here.
Got it. Got it.
Can you talk Farsi?
Are you talking to me or Grok?
I'm talking to Grok.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Can you translate?
Salam. Chetori.
Hello, how are you?
That's right. So my point is the thing is so advanced already that it can actually, if you ask it to only speak to you in Farsi, it will only speak to you in Farsi. So let's just say you're sitting around and you're like, hey, what is going on? And then, like, you don't understand what I'm saying to you. You can just listen to me through the Grok and it's going to now just imagine it's learning. So how did it learn that? Because some guys in Iran or somewhere else in Europe or North America who don't speak very good English were like, do you speak Farsi? And it was like, yes, I speak Farsi. Can you just talk Farsi all the time? And it just started doing it. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's insane. I didn't even think about that. It can speak fucking Farsi. Listen, I'm Iranian, but I came to Sweden when I was like 3 years old, and I didn't speak Farsi too much. I spoke Swedish mostly. The only time I spoke Farsi was like when I spoke to my mom, and I barely spoke to her. Like what's for dinner, and like I didn't talk too much with my mom. And with my brothers, we spoke Swedish instead of Farsi. But my point is this motherfucker is probably way better than me in Farsi. It's a machine.
It is so advanced. Okay, it is so advanced. So there was these guys working today, and they're Persian.
Mm-hmm.
And he was having a hard time speaking. So I turned on the Grok and I asked. And that's how I realized. I was like, yo, this guy knows how to speak Farsi fluently. So he was talking to the Grok, and the Grok was translating everything.
Hold on. So it does double, right?
Live.
So it first translates. Hold on. The Iranian guy talks to the Grok.
I said to it can you translate everything from Farsi to English? And it was like, yes. And it didn't matter if I was talking or he was talking. It would know the difference and it would start translating. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like a super advanced translator.
Yeah.
Like a dualistic translator. It's just doing it translates to you from the Iranian. And
grab something. 1 second.
Yeah. No problem. This guy's interesting, man. Yeah. You probably missed what he did, but he showed me Grok fucking speaking Iranian, man. Grok spoke Iranian.
Damn.
And what he's saying is he had an Iranian dude somewhere that he interacted with, and this Iranian dude couldn't speak that good English or something. So he had Grok translate for the Iranian dude and what Myer said as well, like in one go. It listens to the Iranian dude, listens to Myer, and it helps them.
That's crazy.
It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really impressed. I was like, hey, this premium plus membership I'm paying for is going to this.
It's worth it.
Hey, the translators are getting out of work. Like they're gonna. It's over for them, right?
Oh yeah.
They're the first ones to lose their jobs. Didn't you see the new iPods or earpods?
Yeah. I just heard about it today that translate automatically.
Live. Yeah.
So translator, that career is over.
Done. You're done.
It's over. Pack your bags.
But then you're putting a lot of trust in AI. You have to trust that they're saying what the person's actually saying.
That is true.
It'll be a long game, but they have to get all your trust first, and then they'll be like, I'll change it a little bit. He said that, and then he said, also fuck your mother.
Like those people that get like the Chinese tattoos and don't realize it's fuck yourself. They're like, this is till they meet like their Chinese wife, and she's like, that says you got a small dick.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's so many interesting topics we can go with Myer with. I can just sense it. You know, I can just sense it.
I feel it.
And we have half an hour before. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna go live about the whole thing. We're not gonna speak
with
about
Myer, right?
Right?
Yeah, it's up to you guys, man. I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel bad. It's his like brand new show. I don't want to like impose on the guy. Like,
no. He's ending his, and then we're gonna start one, and he'll jump in ours when he's done.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm okay with it.
Okay, so in the half an hour we got, let's go into some subjects again. So hold on, are we done with the Trump thing?
I will just say, I'm fucking batting 1,000 on my intuition of people. I'm just saying.
I followed for a long time. I've had a bunch of different accounts. I've had some that got shut down totally, and then like kicked out of Twitter like during like whatever in the last couple of years. So I followed your account a long time. And there was another guy. There's you, and then Bill.
Bill, yep.
Right. There's Bill.
There was also Death and Rufus, but they all had other things come up in their lives and had to go. And so we're saying,
Bill, is that you too?
No. That was my best friend of like 25 years. So he was doing it with me and then had to do other shit and can't do it anymore. But no, we were all 4 different people, but it was all my brainchild. Yes.
Got it.
But yeah, so Vince, what do you want to go into? I agree. We could go into fucking anything with him. I love it.
Yeah, but just to finish off the Trump thing. So in the beginning, you thought it was just a reality TV show guy, and what the fuck is this? But what made it change for you, if it changed for you, Myer, with Trump? Oh, yeah, he's probably refreshing. He's probably refreshing the browser because he probably saw that he's frozen. So hey, but that you're right. You're very good at spotting some very fucking interesting people, and this is one of them. Like I'm kind of bummed out a little bit that we're a little bit in a rush here because everything went the way it went with everything.
I have a strange feeling, which I'll talk to you about after, that there may be more stuff in the future with him.
Oh, I like your strange feelings.
Yeah.
I like strange feelings, yes.
Hopefully he comes right back. But yeah, people who are watching this on Monday, we're going to be doing a live stream soon. That means nothing to you now because we already did it. But if you missed it, go back. And something interesting is, so I pin every live stream to my account. So once I unpin it, it still stays in my highlights. So if you missed any streams, just go back to the highlights. All right, good. He's back.
I don't know what happened there. It said you guys had no connection.
Oh, yeah. Blame it on us, bro.
Never mind. It was you who had a choppy ass fucking connection. But hold on. I was asking you like to finish off the Trump thing. Like you said at first you thought it was a reality TV show guy, almost kind of like a joke, I suppose. I don't know. But then
I think after Joe Biden,
after Joe Biden,
there was no shot that I'd want another person like him running around, man. When you have kids,
yeah.
No, again, I'm not trying to insult anybody here.
Son of a cock.
Oh, I know what it could be. Myer.
A lot of the
Myer. Hold on. Yeah.
Losing it again.
Oh.
Did it come back? It's my Wi-Fi, man. It's terrible.
Yes, Myer. You know what it could be? Remember when you said you're going to bring up Grok? Is that taking some of your internet?
I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
Also, in the... Oh, he didn't send it. Put it in the group chat, Vince, in case.
The link.
Yeah, the low latency link.
Yeah, you know what, Myer? Try this link instead. There is another link that we got for helping with the bad connection. If you,
I just sent it to him.
Okay,
So
good.
it's in the
Try that
private
out right
chat.
now, if you like, if you can.
Sure. Let me give it a little.
Let's try it out.
Give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Dude.
And in the meantime,
I'm on cloud 9 right now. I really am, because like, how often do you get, like, most people have, like, I have a feeling about this person. How often do you get to solidify that and be justified in your beliefs that someone would be a great conversation?
Yes.
I mean, it seems to happen for me a lot. I'm just saying, you don't often get to have it come to fruition. You meet somebody in public, you're like, yeah, that was a good person. You never see him again.
Yeah.
Different thing.
Yeah. So I think this link might be working better. It looks like.
Yeah, it seems like it is.
If it's not, I'll fix my internet here. I'll just go get my Wi-Fi, bring it downstairs.
I'll point it at a satellite. I'll do it better.
Yeah, for the live stream, maybe. Oh no, you can't. Is it gonna take too long for you to do the thing you said?
I mean, this seems pretty good so far. I mean,
a couple of seconds.
If we can send him one of these to the live stream, I think it'll be fine. But we'll see. Anyway, you were asking him, Vince?
I think he said after he saw Biden.
After Biden, yeah.
Yeah, and
but
then
I mean,
it cut off.
So that's where I feel a little skeptical, because, like, if you wanted someone to go the wrong way, wouldn't you give them an even worse choice to pick? Like, I'm not saying Trump's the Antichrist, because I don't think he is. But I'm saying, if the people who claim that, because they constantly do, are right, if you wanted to sell the Antichrist, wouldn't you make, hey, you have two choices. One of them is the Antichrist, and one of them is this bumbling retard that has no clue what the fuck's going on. Like, how do you make that choice? You obviously are going to pick the other dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't they say that the Antichrist is loved by everybody? And I don't see Trump being loved by everybody.
I've said those exact words in the past, but I'm just trying to see what he thinks about that.
So,
not you, bro.
Yeah, you know what? So this is the way I look at it. Is like this: if you're basing your decision on, let's just say a guy like Trump, okay? He's done a lot of good things, but what could he be doing in the background that we wouldn't know about, right? And things that, as a general person living in the public, would have no clue about. A lot of things that happen within decision makings aren't things that we actually hear about. We only hear what they choose to tell us, whether it's Trump or whether it's a Democrat. It doesn't matter. So
that's true.
Yeah.
If you look at the bigger picture, you got a lot of people right now that are jumping up and down for ICE. Great. You know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because if that's what you voted for, you should be happy. If you want to lower taxes, you should be happy. But where's the incentive for someone like Donald Trump to be doing some of this stuff? Is it to remain in power, or is it to build a hype on, let's just say, the Republican Party and let them maintain power once he's gone? Because what he could be doing could be something similar to, let's say, what Joe Biden was doing. People were like, Joe Biden was selling the White House. Who's to say he's not either? You know what I mean? Like, when you talk about, I'll give you a good example. The whole Iran-Israel. If I'm looking at it from the outside, I look at it like this. First of all, my personal view is that both of these countries are in cahoots. Number one, I don't think Israel and Iran are enemies. I think on paper they are. I think away from that paper, they need each other. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Israel needs an
I do.
enemy, and Iran needs its, arch nemesis, whatever you want to call it.
How else
From
do you
one
raise
side, you
funding?
got the Russians. Right. From one side, you got the Russians and the Chinese being like, yo, we're cheerleading you guys, without saying it out loud. And from the other side, you got the Americans being like, yeah, we're just going to keep supplying. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Now, remember, a country like Israel is in a state of war, and it's been in a state of war, which means that a lot of things can nothing against them. Because to be honest with you, in my opinion, when it comes to military power, you're talking about an extension of the U.S. This is an arm of America. This is not like when people are like, oh, they're terrible. Bro, this is America 2.0 right there. This is America. So the reality is, if they really wanted to annihilate Iran, I'm going to say they could have, right? But then look at it like this. Did you see how fast those fucking hypersonic missiles were moving? Okay. You're telling me that when those touched the ground, there was no damage? Come on, So
Vince's brother was in Iran when this was happening. And he said some very interesting things. He said some interesting things about what did he say, Vince? Like about, I see bombs going off and I see all this, but
yeah, my brother basically said, I asked him, for a month or so or something, a few weeks, they didn't have any fucking internet connection. I couldn't get hold of him on WhatsApp or whatever. But once it was over, a week or so after, I actually could speak to him on the phone. And I was like, how was it? Were you scared? How was this whole fucking thing?
He was.
And he's like, no, he's like, I went to my rooftop with a tea, I had an Iranian tea.
He was cheerleading.
No, he was like, I was just watching the show. He basically said it looks like fireworks. They shut down some stuff. But then I asked him, I'm like, was there a lot of damage, destruction? He's like, no, that's the weird thing. The only thing he said, though, he said the TV station, news station, actually was destroyed. But
hold on. I just wanted to tell you something. Now, imagine if that news station didn't get hit. Would you believe any of it?
Then no, I don't think. I mean,
you need a hard target, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but for you to put the relativity in this fucking shit, you got to put it in there. And the reality is, at the end of the day, listen, what happened was they literally stopped hitting each other. They're like, okay, we're done. Like, bro, really? Like, those people in Iran, they've been begging for fucking freedom for the last 45 years. I actually got a lot of Iranian friends, like a ton. Okay, and I'll tell you, if they really wanted to, or it was really planned to, why the hell would you just stop there? You could have just did exactly what they're doing to this Hamas guys, and then been like, oh, we got them in another country. Like, bro, come on.
Yes.
You telling me you who found all these motherfuckers wasn't able to find that one Ayatollah who was like, I'm gonna hide next to this bomb? Just hit the bomb.
But remember, Trump did say in a tweet, he's like, we know exactly where the imam is, and we can take you out whenever we want, and we're not doing it yet, or something like that. He said, not yet, or something like that.
Yeah. But getting back to the main picture is getting back to not getting to try and get too sidetracked here on this stuff, because I couldn't care less about it, because it came out of it. Is this. At the end of the day, look at things in a perspective where you're just an outsider looking in. And to me, I look at it like, those videos you see of that guy with the glasses, and then there's like construction shit happening here and it's falling apart, and he looks over to the other side and there's a kid sliding down a slide and he kicks some guy in the ball. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So it's like that. And it just makes you wonder, like, it doesn't matter what's going on. Is this all just fucking theater? And then
you're cutting out a little bit now. Fucking
you wonder,
theater.
Did Trump and the
administration
fucking Canada
didn't have a hand in making this theater happen, just so to make it look like there's something happening right now? And then look at the bigger picture.
Son of a cock. We're losing you, man. If you can hear us, we are losing you. You're all
son of a cock.
What happened?
You're totally glitching out.
You're glitching out. Connection problem. Yeah, like we have to piece together what you're saying. Like,
Oh, it's up. Oh,
He might also be. I don't know how hot it is over where he is
13
at.
minutes left till we go live. But yeah.
He might be overheating his computer. I don't know. That might also be what it is.
Whoosh.
Is it Myer? Is it really hot over there where you're at?
I mean, it's got to be cooler there than it is here.
Better? Fucking fix this Wi-Fi.
I'm
Hold on one
wondering
second.
if it is Wi-Fi or if it's your computer overheating.
Contact Elon. What the fuck? Where's my Starlink, bro?
It could be
It's
either
the
of
Wi-Fi.
those.
Give me,
It's the Wi-Fi, he said.
Wow.
give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right
Okay,
back. 30
29,
seconds.
20. I'm just kidding.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
No,
you're good.
30
man.
from now. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, it's cool. Just go do it. 12 minutes. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, this stream is a little bit, it's not running exactly how we
Hey
wanted
man,
to
today's
run.
a crazy day. Today
That's
is the
what I
day
wanted
that
to
Charlie
say.
Kirk died. So we're
Exactly.
a little sidetracked, but also we're going to talk about it after the stream.
I just felt guilty
For
laughing.
why? I know. That's why I stopped posting after all that. I was like, I'm going to post about this one time and then I'm done because I don't want to post something funny. I don't want to post something mean. I don't want to post something I just don't even want to. I don't even want to do that. I don't.
It is fucking horrible, especially when you see the video.
It is, and don't think it didn't cross my mind for a brief second that one of these fucking dinosaur or round earth people would do that to me if I was somewhere. For a brief second. I know,
right?
I know I'm not that important. I'm not trying to have grandiose views of how important I am. I'm just saying, if they had the golden opportunity, they might take it. You know what I mean? They might.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is different with this case is probably this is a professional
dude, and
hitman.
those were thousands of people. Thousands of people there. Did you see the video, the crowd before?
I did, unfortunately. I did.
Fixed.
So many. It
We'll
should
see.
be.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
the only
good.
thing that's going on is his echo cancellation. That's not his connection.
Hold on.
No, we're not worried about that. We're fine.
No.
So you're gonna jump in the stream with us after. We have a few minutes left, 10 minutes. But also, if you have time in the next day or two, I'd like to have a phone call with you or something after this because there's a couple things I want to talk to you about. Anyway, so where the fuck were we?
He said, Myer said that maybe, how do I know? Maybe Trump administration is doing this whole show or something like that. That's what I caught from his cutting out.
Yeah, basically that's what I was saying is that a lot of the things that we could be seeing, doing the positives, but at the same time doing a lot of shit that we're not seeing. And maybe we'll see those effects later on down the road, is my point.
Maybe.
Yeah, and really, what can we do than to just let it all play out? Like, what we can just nothing. Did you say that?
I don't. So here's my perspective. There's nothing we can do, man.
Sounds great, man.
There's nothing we can do.
Sounds fantastic.
Right?
Yeah. Just go with the flow, right?
I slightly disagree with that though, because I feel like there is something we can do because I literally stopped my mom from taking the vaccine. I stopped other people from doing
that's
it.
Different. Those are different. But keep going. I want to hear this. Sorry to interrupt you.
No. That's all I'm saying is I'm not saying that's what you mean, but sometimes when people hear there's nothing we can do or we can't stop this, they take that as, well, I should just give up. No, that's not what that means. That means affect locally around you. Do what you can every day to the people that you come into contact with. Luckily, I come into contact with Twitter with more people than most do, and I'm trying, but even in your local life, every day, just do it. Just do it, man. Do it.
I agree. It doesn't matter what you're doing either. It could be small things like I got a buddy of mine. I post about him all the time. He does mammoth food supply chain,
Mammoth?
basically.
Son of a bitch.
No,
Am I
it's
back?
son of a cock, man. It's not
Oh,
son
sorry,
of a bitch.
you're
It's
right.
son of a
You know
cock.
what?
You're
We're
cutting out
losing you,
still,
man.
Myer.
You're
That's
cutting
why
out
we.
again.
I'm gonna have to.
That's why.
Yeah,
You're gonna
hold
have
on.
to. You're gonna have to do something.
You're gonna call Comcast. AT&T.
I'm gonna have to.
Do you have a wire? A wire? No
You know
wire.
what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
I'm gonna podcast.
What
Oh,
is
like
what are
You
you
sound
saying?
you sound
a
like Max
direct
Headroom.
connection?
Yes. Ethernet.
Are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, Maya? One word at a minute.
Is this better?
It must be high stream time near him. No.
Maybe.
Everybody
it
around
might be.
you sucking up your fucking bandwidth, bro.
You gotta.
You can't even do it. Fuck, man.
This is funny though.
No, it's
Listen,
good. I like it.
It's
I don't
part
care.
of it.
I
We
don't
edit. We don't edit it.
I
out
don't edit. The
because
only
if we
time
did,
I'm
this episode
ever,
would be 20 minutes.
the only time I'm ever gonna edit ever again is if someone asks us, "Hey, don't put that part in." That's
Yeah.
it. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And as I said,
Fuck.
if we did an edit on this,
20
this
minutes.
would be the shortest episode ever. And not that there wasn't a lot of interesting talks in
I
there.
know.
But the
It'd be like you wait
technical-
20 minutes. You wait 20 minutes. It's okay.
20 minutes.
Your tape will
Yeah.
be ready in 20 minutes. You watch this video then. Okay.
Okay,
You watch
while
this
we're
video
waiting,
until your tape will
do you
ready.
have a title for the stream? For the stream coming up in 5 minutes from now. You're the title man.
I know. Give me a second, bro.
I know.
Fuck.
All
You
right.
can't manufacture Inspirato. All right.
You got 4 minutes.
Okay. I'm ready. Hold on. Oh man.
Talking about putting on spot.
I know. I don't want to.
I figured out what's happening.
You had tabs open.
No, man, I don't have porn going. But hold on.
I like this guy.
This stupid Wi-Fi. I'm at a different house right now. I'm at one of the houses that I have here. I'm actually like getting rid of this place, but everything runs off the Wi-Fi, including the fucking phones. And I have. Yeah, so whenever the phone is going, it's taken away from the. Yeah, so I'm getting calls, and that's what I was like. Well, how is this possible? So, yeah, that's that. So excuse me for that.
That popular.
But,
So we're gonna be jumping over to the live stream soon. On the episode, is there anything you want to say real quick before we jump over there? But I hope you're gonna jump over there with us, right?
Okay, so here's the deal. I'll jump over there with you guys. I just need 10 minutes because I can't stay at this house because the Wi-Fi is too shit here.
Oh no, that's fine. We'll be there till 9
It is
o'clock.
better right now, though.
No, right now it is good.
I know. I just found out what the issue is. I'm not making
I
Okay,
know.
do that.
Hey.
Take your time. Absolutely. Just take your time. But we have to do another episode. I don't even call this an episode.
Yeah, it's short, but we got to do another one with you.
I'm more than ready to hang out with you guys. It's like hanging out, man. It's like, you know what? I bust this guy's balls Ted all day on Twitter. Right?
Really?
Yeah. Just fucking
Dude, if you're cool with it, send me on DM your phone number. I'll
send it
text
to
you.
here.
All right.
Okay, so any final words? We got 2 minutes, and we have to fade it out at the same time.
There you go. Dude, this is so weird to cut one of my favorite guests short, but it's because you're getting ready to join us, and we're gonna jump over there. But you're gonna be back again, also. So tell people where to find you again, real quick, and then we're gonna send you a link to come over
on Twitter or X.
The Myer Show. Spell it. Spell it.
THEMYERSHOW.
Do it up. Go see him. He will be back soon. Don't worry. He'll be back. Good night, everybody. Jump over to the live. Well, live stream's already over after you watch this. So, thank you. We'll see you soon.
You either grow or die, and I'll choose grow every time. Every time.
At least 4 billion useless eaters will be eliminated by the year 2050.
Whenever a truth is heard, there's no going back. You are the main character in the video game of life.
I personally don't believe anything they say, right down to the god they claim we worship.
Life is too short to not make understanding the truth a
Here's
priority.
the thing about the music business. It's a cruel and shallow money trench, a long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. Also, there's a negative side.
It's all dualistic.
You could stack up all their math books, all their science books, and even put all their degrees stacked up on top of that, and you still wouldn't be high enough to see the curvature.
No two people should ever agree completely on everything. If that happens, one of them isn't thinking for themselves.
We're just regular people who know we're being lied to. We're tired of it.
The bottom line is, there's only one choice left, and that's to dismantle this whole thing from the top down.
Welcome to the after party. Shut the fuck up. Vince.
Wow.
Damn it. Damn it. I told you all, no one speaks over me, okay? No, kidding.
Oh, shit.
What's going on, everybody? That was a fun episode, even though all the technical issues, we're going to get them worked out with
What do you
him.
mean? There
It's
was no
gonna be great.
technical issues.
Oh, his Wi-Fi kept going in and out.
Technically,
No.
there were some issues, bro.
Technical Lord.
That's
Dude,
right.
Vince, I met your fucking cousin last night, dude.
You did?
Yeah, he was my Uber
What did you
driver.
tell him? What did you tell him?
Well, I told him
He said, check out phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. That's what he said for 4+ podcasts as long as Jonah stays awake. And you can go through all of them. Here's Ali's shirt shop. We all have our personal pages there. There's tons of bonus content. But even if you don't want to pay for the extra stuff, there's still tons of bonus content. And actually, check out that episode we did with Nephilim Death Squad. That's a great
this one.
episode. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a good
Yeah, we're
time.
going to have to do a watch party on that one. Right?
We might even be able to do a little bit of a different watch party.
Hold on, Snoop. One criticism. What's up with this fucking thumbnail of this shit all the time?
Which one?
There's shit all over the place.
There's shit.
You not know my name
everywhere.
I mean, but no, I seriously, dude. This guy, my Uber driver last night. He goes, I'm from Sweden, and I'm like,
really?
What? So I'm like, okay, and I'm listening to him talk, and he sounds just like you too, right?
No way.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Was he loud as shit?
And then all of a sudden, he popped up, I'm from Mesopotamia, and I'm like, what?
Oh, cradle of civilization.
Yeah,
he actually spilled the beans.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he sounded just like you, dude. I was like, what, dude? Sweden and from Mesopotamia?
Well, can you tell him to shut his mouth and not say where we come from?
I know.
Wow.
Don't tell Vince's secret. Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, now we have to move. Now we have to move. We have to be on the run, man.
You guys are all running anyways. You named your country after it.
Yes.
I ran here. I ran there.
Exactly. Great point. Great point. Hold on. Great fucking point. Delay.
Hey, I don't care if the
delay.
balls are late as long as they come, man. It's cool.
That's true. Yeah, we ran and we're still running. You're still running, man.
What are you running from, man?
You.
Western civilization. Fucking civility.
No, we run from shit.
Uh-oh. That's why you guys are at separate corners of the room.
Yeah, I would try to stay away from shit, man. But shit, man. So, we're gonna be joined by the man himself, right?
Yep,
we are. Myer will be here.
First off, I want to apologize to everyone who was all excited to get the sports picks on Saturday night. I literally sat down on the couch and I'm like, I don't have time. I can't lay down because I'm gonna fall asleep. And I sit in there, and the next thing I know, my phone was blowing up, and it's 1 a.m. So
yeah, I don't even know if Vince knew that it didn't happen Saturday night. Jonah fell asleep.
What?
I was KO, man. So now not only folks do we need a light for Snoop, but we need an alarm clock for Jonah.
Oh God, it's like fucking amateur hour over
Oh
here.
my God, yeah, I know.
Haywood should have done it himself. Damn it. He's like,
was he like texting you like, "What's up, man? What's up?"
Texting, calling, everything. My phone was right next to me, and all the ringing and everything didn't wake me up. I was out.
Well,
means I needed to sleep.
Crashing after a crack binge will do that to you, man. It's like a long run, you know.
Okay,
after 3 days lit, it was great. I needed it.
Can you guys maybe
Can
you guys maybe do your picks before the Saturday live stream?
Dead Game says it's the thought that counts.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I don't know why. If it might be a bad idea, that I don't know the reason why, but. Is that a bad idea?
I had run all the analyses and done all the work on Saturday afternoon. It's just with timing for everything else, including
so that's
Haywood's
what Vince
schedule.
was saying. What about if you guys try to plan to do it before the live stream? Then you don't have to do it at midnight and be all tired. That's rough, dude. We go for like 4 hours.
It's true.
But it's your call. It's your
I'll talk
call.
to Haywood about it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean,
we'll figure it out.
Or it's just hard to get.
He works during the day or something. I think maybe.
I think that was the reason, but I'm not.
Or
sure.
just let me give you the number of a good meth dealer, and you'll be fine. You'll never fall asleep again on a Saturday night. It's blue.
All I need is a little line here and there, you know,
just a little bit.
Whose line is it anyway?
Mine, motherfucker. Anyway, no. So this is what I love. This is one of the reasons I'm so happy I started this podcast. And again, fucking give me a round of applause, Vince, for having a knack for finding fucking great people.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You have a knack, man.
Let's also give you a big applause for 100K, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 100K on Twitter.
Yes,
it only took 2.5 years.
Well,
that's not long.
I'm at 2.5 years, and I'm almost to 10,000. So that's pretty damn good.
It feels like a long time. I want to see. Does it still show how many posts you have? How many you've done?
Yeah.
Where does it say it on your profile?
The first 100K is always the hardest, Ted.
I think if you go to on your profile page, I think it says it up at the top, like in your wallpaper photo or whatever.
I don't see.
Did you guys check your chat?
I'm on my phone, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if I can look at your page. And
Laz reposted. Thank you, Al Bundy.
Thank you, Laz. Yeah, everybody who reposted, thank you very much. Oh yeah, Vince, you're supposed to answer this.
What is Ligma?
I mean,
Ted, you got 87,000 posts.
I posted 87,000 times.
Dude, I think I have about 47 or 48,000 posts, but I deleted about 25,000 though. I had to.
Do you have proof of that?
Well,
Pixar didn't happen.
Well, you know what? I used to use the poop emoji on every tweet. So all of those tweets have been deleted, you know? So they don't exist anymore.
Delete them.
Yeah, so much poop going around the internet.
Nah,
it's all your fault too.
I know. I accept the blame. It's my fault.
Anyway, so we'll definitely get into all the stuff with Myer, but there's also been some other stuff happening in the last few days that we'll have to get into. But yeah, let's get through the comments first. And everybody who reposts, thank you so much.
Thank you, Arlete.
That is the only way we grow is when people share us so new people see it. If not, it's just the same people seeing us over and over again. If only our followers see it, then that's just the same people seeing it over and over again. So please share it. It cost you $0.
Settle.
Nada. Nothing.
How many kroners is that, Ted?
It's also 0, believe it or not.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
What a deal.
Yep. All right, Vince, what are you doing? You're staring at something all weird. Like
no, I'm talking to Myer. Myer.
Real professional, bro. Oh, we got another flashy shirt on that's fucking with your thing.
It's fucking with my green screen. I'm becoming.
So I got to get to the bottom of this. So
no,
don't.
Where you want to get
Just
to the
leave
bottom?
it alone.
You want to see Snoop? What are you gonna get to the bottom?
I want to know how when we first started this, every time you wore a T-shirt, usually a Freddie Mercury T-shirt, but not always.
Yeah, I'm going away from
And just
Freddie
in the last week, you've been wearing shirts like you're going to the disco in the 70s. So I just
stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Yes.
Hey, I gotta ask Ted and Jonah, would you guys either one wear a shirt with another man's face on it?
Yeah, depends who it was, but
why not?
Depends why.
That's a little gay. That's all. I mean,
says the guy who shares a cock with his friend.
Yeah, that.
What do you shares a cock with his friend?
Yeah, in his mouth.
That was a hot dog. It was a hot dog, not a piece of chicken.
Allegedly, it was a hot
like
dog.
A cock.
By the way, I just have to give credit. I totally stole allegedly from Jonah, and I don't care, and I'm gonna use it forever. Just throwing in the word allegedly is funny. It's
the best word.
Genius.
Yeah.
It really is when you throw it in right.
That's good to save your ass
genius.
too.
That's even
right?
It's good to save yourself from lawsuits, but also like it's hilarious when you're with a friend and they're like, I'm hungry. I could use some pizza, allegedly. Or whatever. Like it's just stupid.
They're like
inappropriate times to use it. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Of course, here we go. Jonah talks about pizza. There you go. Catholic. He loves the Catholic Church and pizza. We have all the proof we need. There we go.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Dude, I'm fine. I'm okay with you.
Look at now he's doing the symbol.
All the conspiracy. I love it. Triggering.
Dude, they'll do it with anything though. They'll be like, do you know that he was 33 years after he was born? Like,
yeah. Well,
wait a minute. What? Of course.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
What's this?
All of a sudden, I'm going to see like pictures, screenshots of this stream with like a triangle on my face. He's a transgender too.
Oh, they tried that with me. Apparently, a lot of people say I'm a woman. I mean,
how does that feel?
They're saying
I don't really care because I know the truth, so it's fun. Yeah, they put the triangle on my face and said something about me not having an Adam's apple.
Is this one of the dinosaur people you pissed off? Or
my beard literally connects to my gray chest hair. So I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure you're not Iranian, man?
I do have that female pattern baldness. So
no, but things like that has only been discovered in Iran, where the beard connects to the chest.
Oh, dude, one day when we meet in person, I'll show you the follicles. My beard grows up almost to my eyelid. Like for real, it grows all the way up.
I have to shave up here too.
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
Crazy. Like what? Yeah. I'm like touching my eyelid with the fucking razor. What's going on? Fucking God has a sense of humor, man. That's for sure.
But
I don't even shave up there, like where you see my line. Like I don't even. Shave.
Are you a seal or something? Are you a shark? Go, Jonah.
But just for the record, Ted, you're not transgender.
I think he is. I think he's
no. I mean, will that get us more followers on phoneboothpodcast.substack.com? Because if allegedly. It will, then I'll say I am from.
I'm a tranny too. But
but you wear the outfit, so they might believe you.
You say that and it's believable though. That's the fucking part. Like nobody believes Ted is a fucking tranny.
Vince looks like a woman who said, "Make me look like George Michael."
Yeah.
Hook it up.
Listen, you're both son of a cock.
Cher's son.
Both are son of a cocks.
That's okay.
Completely wrong English and everything. But hold on, what is this?
Hey, I love you regardless, Vince.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see what this is. This just showed up on my time thing.
Fulfill that promise. Starting in late 20.
No, but it looked like it, right?
Oh, hey, wait, hold on, Vince. Let's watch this once Myer gets here.
Oh, is it so?
It's about Canada. It's about the government in Canada.
Oh, I just saw it. I don't know what the fuck it's about. It says get out of Canada while you can. Global.
I didn't know it was about Canada. Get out of Canada while you can. Oh, this must be about Australia.
Beautiful this time of year.
I know.
Globalist con artist Danielle Smith introduces the Agenda 2030 Global Digital ID, which is promoted by the WEF, UN, and the WHO. Okay.
So yes, we'll do that when he gets here, and we also need to talk about how your people, bro, your house, not the Senate yet. You're fucking Trump. His government passed. It's illegal to boycott Israel now. Why is that, bro? I mean, the I country.
Did it pass the Senate?
Well, maybe.
No, it passed the House. It didn't pass the Senate yet.
Maybe.
But it passed. So it's not illegal yet. Thank God for my post for the last few days. But we're getting close.
But maybe that's to make BB happy. Look, BB, we're doing this.
Oh, it is to make BB happy. It definitely is. So yeah, there's that. Did you see him talking in front of, I don't know who he was talking in front of. I posted a short little clip of it. I'm just gonna say, I would take that as a threat if I was in that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I clipped it, but that's what he said. I didn't change it.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is it?
He said, because remember the whole pager incident, how they fucking blew up all those pagers? He's speaking in front of all these people, and he's like, do you have a cell phone in your pocket right now? That's from Israel. Yeah. And then moves on to joke about cherry tomatoes and stuff. But it was a clear message to me.
BB said that.
Did you hear the Secret Service found some various electronics that they think could have been similar to those beepers? They found them in Trump's motorcade or something like that. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Like that?
The news cycle moves so quick. The news cycle,
you can't
information
catch up.
Cycle. No, because I'm over here on the other side of it, talking about how apparently somebody's posting. I'm not saying it's true. Do not say Ted said this. I'm just telling you what I saw that someone sent me in a DM. Because that's another fun part. We'll get into that another time. But that money has been traced to this dude from AOC supposedly, and Mamdani, the dude that's the mayor of New York,
the communists
they're involved in, through shell companies. Supposedly, I do not know that this is true. I have not confirmed it. It's just I saw a video of someone saying it, and they were reading an article from something. I don't know what it was. I was at work. I watched it real quick. I'm just trying to talk about it.
You want to play it?
So I have it. I can play it, I believe. I gotta look. Ominous sent it to me. Of course, fucking.
You leave my sweet AOC out of this, Ted.
You still in those tits, huh?
Old
do you guys
Sandy
remember?
from fucking wherever? Come on. She's a character, bro.
You know what? No, I heard she's actually truly a conservative. I heard she's just playing the role of the
character.
Jonah.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Everybody stop cutting Jonah off, all right? Man's trying to talk.
No, I was just gonna say, do you guys remember years ago when there was that really hilarious back and forth between Elon Musk and AOC, and it was like this fake affair, like they were hitting on each other. It was like everybody was teasing them that they should get together. It was so funny. There's so many reasons why I will never delete X. Some of the best humor ever.
It's the wave of the future, bro. It's everything.
But the other thing that's interesting, which I think is,
I just sent it to you, Vince.
The saving grace of this whole scenario, with the hope is that they mentioned right away, going back to the Kirk thing, when they said right away that that they had traced it to foreign intelligence. If they pin it back on iCountry, then there's a way that provides plausible deniability or like the justification for Trump to flip, because it has to make sense and they have to build a narrative around it, right? Right now.
He can't just be like, I spent the weekend with Nick Fuentes and now.
Right? Just before we went live, just now, Candace Owens was live. And she's talking all about, the entire show is talking about how he was distancing himself. Kirk was distancing himself and starting to turn against iCountry. And that he was having tons of pressure and even threats, veiled threats and not so veiled threats from his donors. And when he was invited by Netanyahu to iCountry, he declined. But it was seen as basically, here, dog, submit. Come to me and submit and show
That's
your
what it
allegiance.
always is.
Nope.
That's
No,
what
sir.
it always is. Whenever you're invited to go to the wall, that's what it means. It means you're bowing down.
And maybe when you reject that, then it becomes a hit ordered at you. Like if you reject that visit, a hit will be done. And maybe the Trump people did it before them, like you said. Yeah.
If you think we're insane, go back and watch Saturday's stream, and we scrolled through the list of people who Israel has assassinated. iCountry has assassinated.
iCountry 10.
I'm trying, man. I'm not good.
You gotta try harder, man. Try harder. Hold on. What was it? There was a video we played after the stream. What looked like Charlie had some fucking wire or something. Do we still have that?
Did we play
video?
that after the stream?
That was after the stream.
Yeah, we were definitely.
So it's probably in your Twitter.
Okay, let me see if I can pull it up.
How do you guys remember? I'm so bad. Like, I'm such a dickhead, honestly. Like, I don't remember shit we talk. Because think about it. We do Monday for 2 hours. Then Vince and I record an episode usually Wednesdays for 2 hours. Then we all do 4 hours on Saturday. And then I work 40 hours. And then I'm editing these things and doing these things. And then someone's like, hey, do you remember when you said this? No.
Do you remember who sent me though? Was it Jonah who sent me, or was it Snoop, or was it?
It was either me or Jonah.
I don't see it. I don't see it from Jonah. Have you deleted it, Jonah?
No.
Can we talk about something else
Of course
crazy with
we
this
can, little buddy.
assassination? Like, how about they remove that camera right behind, at the back of the tent? Turning Point USA supposedly has this footage. Why was there no crime scene tape or anything? Like, how is this even possible? And do they just drop the ball on all the big stories, or does this happen in every assassination or every fucking murder? Like, do they drop the ball all the time? Like, what's
besides
going on?
the tape, Jonah?
Jonah, can you send it again? Huh?
So this is what's real. Okay, so this is okay. If it's true that somebody was actually shot and killed, right? Because that's up for debate. It's obviously possible that it was a false flag, right? And completely faked. Also, because they just pulled him and threw him in the back of an SUV and drove off. Like, who does that? And then there's no crime scene, no yellow tape for a crime scene. Just everything smells funny. That being said, if, and that's a big if, someone was actually killed. You've seen the videos of they think it's somebody from the side shooting.
I've seen it.
It was a close by shot. Okay, so here's my crazy theory, because that hole that we saw open up, allegedly, was that's an exit wound. That's not an entrance. The entrance is small, especially if it's a smaller caliber. If it was a bigger caliber, then it would have taken half his neck off. If it was like a 308 or something like that, it would have taken half of his head off. Since it was there, I bet you that that's what the camera was. That's my suspicion. If someone was killed,
that would also
actually...
explain how there was no blood on that back.
Correct. So it explained the splatter, the lack of splatter behind, but also what was in front of him, a lawn. This is why if it's happened, then it would explain why there was no bullet found, because that could have easily just disappeared into the dirt.
Yeah.
How are you gonna find it?
And we got Myer, but hold on. One thing though. Have you guys seen this? There's this guy, Eyewitness, this guy who no?
I've seen this, but I think it's AI. Watch how it doesn't match up the words. I think it's
really.
It's weird. Yeah.
From probably the third row in the bottom, I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off. Get off me! Get off me!
The fuck is this?
He wasn't even saying anything.
Running high right now.
We didn't know, so I don't know why he would be shut up. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't get that.
he's saying he's fell forward instead of
and
then they
to the side.
Listen to it again. Listen to it again.
Okay. I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off. Get off me! Get off me!
Running high right now.
That's fucking weird.
It is weird.
Do all those people work for Turning Point? Is that what their shirt?
I don't know what the fuck that is. But let's bring up the man himself.
So, but what up? Hey man, shit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Myer, did you uncheck echo cancellation just to be sure?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Great. Okay, that's all we needed.
Do I sound better than before?
No? Way better. There is no interruptions now.
How are you guys?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I've been watching all those videos too, man. It's crazy. Honestly, I don't even want to get into it because it's way too much stuff happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even tell what's real, what's not. Like that's the crazy part is, psyops are usually like they throw out a ton of information. The other side is that now, even if it's not a psyop and it's legit, everything's good, which I totally believe that side. Just I'm gonna go with it for now. So much random weird shit. I don't know if it's just people on the internet just being crazy or if it's like real.
It's probably a little bit of both.
People on the internet.
The guy throwing the hand signals. Yeah, that seems pretty real. Yeah. There's so much.
That's what I was gonna say. So we're talking about that this kid saying he slumped forward, but we all allegedly have live video of it. So what does that mean?
He did kind of slump forward and then roll off to the side, from what I remember.
So then why were they trying to stop this kid from talking then? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That makes
and Jonah,
sense,
if you can find that video that we saw after the last live stream, send it back because I don't find it in the Twitters.
Also, play the one that I sent you, and we can see if that's what you guys think, if it's real or not.
People, when they go through a traumatic experience like that, like sometimes they don't remember things clearly either. You know what I mean? So even though he says that that's what he saw, that may not have been what happened. That's just the way he remembers
stop
it.
him then?
Yeah,
that's what I would say if I was a Freemason too, Snoop. But yeah, then
I'm
I
just
did
saying,
stop him.
Yeah, no, that's the fucked up thing. Is like, why were they stopping him? Because he wasn't even saying anything crazy. It's like, so what? He slumped forward. It's no big deal. Like,
or maybe he was saying something that needed to be stopped.
Was that
Vince?
what was
the topic?
Sorry.
Did you see it, Myer? Myer, did you see it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. Was that video of the kid like immediately following the actual event? Oh, that's probably why they stopped him because they were like, "Stop talking."
Maybe you could be right. You could be right.
Vince, what was the topic of the link I'm looking for? I don't remember.
I think you showed a video from Charlie from the side,
like a wire,
and we could see from his side. We could see that there was something, wire.
That black piece on the top of his shirt too.
That too, but it was. You could see the fucking.
It's lost in the ether, bro. It's gone.
I'm sure everyone here has seen it. The one where the black spot starts over here, like on this side, and then pops up.
No, that wasn't it. This camera angle was from the side of Charlie.
So are you talking about the one where it looked like the guy was fired his weapon from behind?
No. It was just on Charlie, and then it was from the side, and you can see it coming out a little bit like straight, and then it turned, and you could see the wire really well, while the rest of his clothes didn't. Fuck, man, is this a Mandela effect? Ted, you remember this, right?
I remember it. You're gonna have to go back and watch Saturday's stream, bro. It's on
No,
phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
no, that's a bad
no, it was
plug.
after.
It was after we were done.
That's a bad plug, man.
Whatever, still a plug.
Yeah, so we fuck.
Because if I had sent it to you, I think I pulled it up on my computer.
WhatsApp.
That's why.
Did you put it up on WhatsApp?
If I had sent it to you guys, then, but I think I just shared from my computer. That's why I don't have it.
No, you sent it and I pulled it up.
Then check WhatsApp.
Oh, you did?
Because he was sending
WhatsApp.
you stuff on WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But yeah, Myer, these things just jump in and interject when you want to. Nobody's gonna get offended.
Oh yeah.
Just fucking cut people off, smack a bitch down, jump in. Play this video while you're looking for it so I can see what you guys think. Because I'm not saying it's true. I just saw it and want to discuss.
Okay.
It. In a bombshell development that has rocked the political landscape, federal investigators have uncovered financial transactions linking Tyler Robinson, the confessed assassin of conservative Charlie Kirk, to the Democratic Socialists of America, the DSA. According to sources familiar with the ongoing probe, Robinson received multiple wire transfers from DSA-affiliated accounts in Orem, Utah. The funds totaling over $50,000 were funneled through shell organizations for community organizing efforts, but appear to have directly supported Robinson's logistics, including travel and weapon acquisition. Prominent DSA members, including AOC and New York Assembly member Zoran Mamdani, have been named in internal FBI documents as key figures in the group's leadership during the period of the transfers. They have neither commented publicly on the allegations. The FBI, in coordination with the Utah state agencies, has expanded its investigation into multiple leftist organizations for possible advanced knowledge of the plot, with Axios reporting that probes now include scrutiny of post-assassination material support provided by Robinson's network. We already knew that. The plot thickened as evidence emerged of continued DSA funding to Robinson even after Kirk's death, with bank records showing an additional $20,000 deposit into an account linked to his transgender boyfriend, who lived with the killer and reportedly shared his deep-seated animus towards conservatives and Christians.
Anyone heard this anywhere else?
Never until today.
People just
law enforcement officials
bullshit.
I mean,
I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, it's probably all somehow connected to Soros, funneling money down to these people to pull off crazy shit like this,
By Robinson as a radical.
I linked your mom to Soros. Sorry, you shouldn't pause it for that. Sorry, I was gonna.
Leftist activist.
We'll talk after the stream, Ted.
Statements labeling him as such, and co-workers who noted his obsession with anti-Trump rhetoric and hatred for Kirk, whom he viewed as the most powerful conservative voice of a generation. Bullets recovered from the scene bore carvings of Antifa and LGBTQ slogans, further underscoring the ideological motivations. At least one DSA-linked group in Utah hastily deactivated its social media pages. I already showed you guys who they were. Mere hours after the first shot rang out, prompting suspicions of a cover-up, despite initial corporate media narratives portraying Robinson as a right-wing extremist. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm just trying to read this because I'm oh, this fucking bitch. The mounting evidence has forced a reevaluation, with top officials dismissing those claims as premature and biased. As investigations deepen, questions swirl about the DSA's role in what prosecutors are calling a politically motivated assassination. The FBI is probing whether the organization provided not just financial backing, but also operational guidance. AOC and Mamdani, both vocal critics of Charlie's Turning Point USA, face mounting pressure to disclose their involvement in DSA fundraising during this turbulent period. So look, y'all can gaslight all y'all want. I called this shit from the get-go, because what happened 2 weeks ago in Minnesota? Oh yeah, a trans shooter killed 2 little kids. And what happened the 9 times before that with the mass shootings? They were all trans, right? But the news doesn't want you to know that. No, they don't. As soon as I heard the question being asked to Charlie and seeing him shot, I knew exactly who was behind it. So now I want to hear from you guys. Leave me a comment down below.
So yeah, I don't know. That's the only place I've seen that.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Not unrelated to this post right here. Have you guys heard there was, I guess, a CIA document or something that was unearthed that was not too long ago, that basically said that they wanted to, in order to traumatize the right wing and the conservatives into submission and silence their voices, there was a series of hits of prominent people that they wanted to kill, like publicly in dramatic fashion. And the three that they named were Kirk, Tucker Carlson, and Candace Owens.
Well,
we'll see. You heard it here first, guys. Let's go.
What the fuck, man? Okay, so this is the video. Myer, check this out. If you haven't seen this.
Everybody, I'll tell you what.
Look at that, how he's bulging out like that. Look, hold on.
Yeah, his whole collar.
Right here. What is this?
And then we're taking this country back, everybody.
Huh? Mike? Maybe, but look.
Let's get started. God bless Utah. Yes, sir.
Where's the angle? And then he touched it right there.
Yeah. See, I still think it was faked. I so think this was faked.
Huh.
See,
This little hand point thing fucks me up because where it's pointing makes no sense to where we should be looking. Like I don't. Why does that hand even?
That
come
is
up?
a wire. Either it's a microphone or it is that blood thing that they do in the movies.
And it's so strange to me that people can actually look at any clips of that day, and say that he was wearing body armor and it ricocheted off his body armor. Like, are you high? Like, that's not even there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has no body armor.
Dead Game agrees with most, he said, but he's
show
he
the
bet his
video
life
again.
on
Show
it
the
being
video
real
again.
death.
I feel like the body armor part is the only part that I see here. So like, see how like he's like hunched.
No, Myer, he doesn't have a body armor. You know why? Because we could see his nipples.
Yeah, so from this
In
angle,
a
yes,
picture.
it could possibly be body armor, but on the stream, I showed the picture, and you can literally see his nipples sticking through his shirt.
Well, if you can see his nipples, that's that. Then he's not.
Yeah,
wearing body
exactly.
armor.
It's a wrap.
End of story.
So, okay, let's see. Can it be a microphone? But then why is he holding a real one?
It could be a microphone.
But then why is he holding a real one?
So there are times when that microphone is for the live people, but maybe he's recording for his podcast, and you want a second.
But did he do that, though?
Or for whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying there are people who do that, so it's possible.
But then, as Jonas
didn't you see that parade in China where fucking Xi Jinping had 5 fucking microphones, bro? If he can have 5 microphones, Charlie Kirk can have 2.
Yeah, but that also looked like AI, though. The whole video.
I just don't get why no one's discussing it. That thing wasn't on his shirt before. Why didn't they just come out and say, "Oh, that's a microphone"? Blah blah blah.
But then it disappears. That little black square that's right there in that clip disappears.
But, okay, so if that is something fake, isn't that way too obvious, or is that how obvious they're trying to be?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But going back to what you said with the wound, it looking like an exit wound when it should be looking like the opposite. Right?
I don't think that's what he said.
What did you say?
I did say earlier in the stream. I did, yeah.
I thought you said that it should have been blown out.
The most plausible, but the most plausible, like if he actually was shot, it doesn't make sense to me that it was from 200 yards away with a high caliber. Because it wouldn't look like that. I mean, I'm not a ballistics expert, but there's that one guy, Genghis MF Khan, he was a sniper. That was his claim too. So it makes sense to me. Yeah.
So
the further you are with a sniper rifle, the bigger of a hole you're gonna leave because it's gonna slow down, but it's still gonna mushroom. So it's gonna leave like a
right.
Like it's gonna take you. I don't know how.
And I don't know if you were here, Myer, when I explained it, but the reason that they so conspicuously took that camera away that was hanging up behind him, it was weird the way that happened. Like, did you see that footage,
Myer?
Like, can we pull that back up, Vince?
Yeah, they took down something, and again, because it should be a fucking crime scene. Why is anybody removing anything?
I guess this Genghis Khan guy was saying at the base of the skull you have what they call the plum. That's the brain stem, and no matter where you want to aim for that. So snipers will always aim in this area of the head because you'll hit the plum in the behind the mouth. So it makes sense. It actually makes a lot of sense. He would have a very low caliber, very precise weapon right up behind him. And if that's the case, and it went to the plum first, slightly misdirected, so it came out at a slightly different angle because it actually just went through some tissue, and then that was the exit wound. That makes the most sense to me of all the, if he was actually shot, of all the scenarios.
Something else is that his wound was in his left neck, and the girl on the bus's wound was, or on the train's wound was in her right neck. Dualistic.
Ah, we say it at the same time.
Both
That's-
dualistic.
That in itself is dualistic.
Well, let's show Myer this. Let's show Myer this camera we're talking about here.
Okay, so 5 minutes after Charlie was shot, a man is spotted removing the overhead video camera directly over Charlie's head. This is an active crime scene. Blood everywhere. Allegedly blood everywhere.
Is there blood everywhere? Exactly. I haven't seen any blood anywhere yet.
And he's standing in it. Why is he removing anything? Was he standing on top of Charlie? This is a
He
disgrace.
even takes Charlie's chair that he was allegedly killed in and uses it to step up so he can get the camera down. I mean, it's insane.
What?
Look, watch the clip. Yeah, watch all the way to the end.
All right, let's go.
I didn't know it was the same chair. Damn.
I mean, I think it's the same. It looks to me, it's hard to tell, but it looks to me like it's the same chair.
Oh, get out of the way of the camera. We need this to go viral. Hold on. Go back for a second.
Safety team is.
Watch the guy in the blue shirt. What is he doing? Why did he walk like that?
He's holding a firearm. That's why he's holding a pistol.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Watch how he walks, goes that way, and then turns and comes back out. Why is he doing that?
He might be security for that
Safety
other
team is
guy.
here. I just heard them say the active shooter, Charlie Kirk, has been shot. Charlie Kirk got hit. Is what the security detail just said.
He was taking down the camera.
Yep. Hey, Florida Cracker. And
Are my fucking comments not updating again?
Yes, they are not for you.
Hold on, is this on a different side than Charlie? Where is this? Because somebody said Charlie's been shot. Didn't you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what the overlay is there.
What was it?
Yeah, what the security Kirk has been shot.
But
I just heard them say
I have
the
a
active.
question too. If anyone has watched a lot of Charlie rallies, a lot of these episodes, do they ever actually have an overhead behind him camera that they'll go to? Like, do they have that view?
No, that was for Netanyahu.
You would imagine that all the video setup would be the same, and everywhere they would go, they would have like a standard setup with camera angles from certain angles and things like that. That's kind of like standard production stuff, right? So, have they ever had? I don't know the answer. I'm asking genuinely.
I don't either. I've never really watched anything.
Dead Game is saying for crowd shots, yes. On the ground, though,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but where that was, would you be able to see the crowd?
So
look at that tent.
Yeah,
go back to where we can see it. How high is it?
You might be able to see the person standing up at the microphone asking him questions.
Maybe that could be.
That could be what that camera's for.
Maya, you were about to say yes?
Yeah, I just looked at a couple of videos. I can't even find that black spot on him in the other videos. On
What?
his left. Yeah.
So
yeah.
what is
right.
that?
It's weird. Yeah.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, send it to my Twitter if you can, or whatever.
Okay.
Where can you send it?
Yeah, I'll send it to your Twitter right now.
Yes.
Because there's two angles from the right hand side. One is the same one where it's like showing where they're like, oh, these guys are giving hand signals. That video. There's no black spot. And then the other video of him actually getting shot. Hold on, let me see if I can just.
Okay, again, did they really do that? Did they really put a black spot on him in some images and not others? This is
what was the
insane.
point of that?
Whenever
To
you got
show
it,
us
I'll
it's
pull it up.
fake,
Maya.
perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I can't think of any other.
I think the best clue to it being fake, and I know Dead Game you disagree, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. But Ted's connection I didn't know about that he mentioned on the last stream about Valhalla being witness protection program.
Yes.
That
That's
blew
wild.
my mind because that didn't make any sense why I almost called him Cash Patel, but what is his name?
Hey, it is Cash Patel.
It is
Is that
Cash
his name?
Patel. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Money Cash. When he said, "Good job, brother. I'll see you in Valhalla." We're not. It's not a Viking culture. What are you doing? This is not. It's not even his native. It's not even Indian. That's not.
There was a lot of Christians saying, "What the fuck is that? He's Christian. He should go to heaven." What do you mean Valhalla?
Right. So Valhalla.
Valhalla.
But it doesn't make any sense unless it's code for something. So.
Huh. And who would be dealing with shit like that? FBI, right?
Yep.
Dealing with people, witness protection, right?
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Ha!
That's wild. I can't believe that that's the term for it. That's so wild to me. Like, holy cow.
Valhalla.
Yeah.
Did you guys, after we watched this from Myer, this clip from Myer, it might be in the.
We gotta also show Myer the Canada video we talked about before. I'll go.
Yeah, but once we get off this topic, let's. Vince, I sent a video to you earlier about. It was a quoted tweet. I didn't send it to you personally yet. Hold on, it's on the WhatsApp. Can you pull it up there?
Yeah,
I'll send it. I'll send it. No, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Myer, how's it going?
Yeah. Good, man. Dude, they really made this difficult now, on everywhere to find this stupid.
Oh,
video.
you're trying to find it.
I had it.
Ah.
Well, on the computer app, for some reason, it's not allowing me to. Let me see what I just did.
Hey, maybe the video with the wire that we tried to find. Maybe it deleted itself because if you guys didn't delete it, it should have still been in my DMs, which it wasn't.
Didn't I send it to you?
It was in the WhatsApp.
I don't know. Maya.
All right, perfect. Here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna send it to him right now. I have it.
On Twitter, right?
I have the actual one that I recorded. I recorded it myself, so it doesn't disappear ever again.
Nice.
All right, so watch. Oh shit, eh? Even on this one, I never paid attention. Wow, you guys are right. There's something under his shirt. Even from the other angle, this is absolutely crazy. When he leans over to grab his water, okay, so he's leaning like this to grab his water. So you have it with the black thing on this side, which is like I'm touching my right shoulder right now. You're looking at him from his right side. I have it from the left side. You can't see the thing on his left side, but when he leans in, you definitely see there's something underneath his shirt, and it's definitely there. And he's not wearing body armor. There's no shot because you can't see it on his back end because you see his skin through his shirt. Yeah. But there is something like this cutting across the top of his shirt.
Okay, let's watch
it.
Let's watch it.
Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
And hold on, that would explain.
I know
why his shirt.
Don't continue. This is the one way. That's the gruesome one. If it's real.
Yeah. So
we're
he's
not
literally talking about transgender shooters right then.
Wow.
And then he gets shot.
But also the shirt, that would explain the shirt puffing like that because the blood thing.
I want to what I think is a debunk of one of the other theories. If you blow this shot back up without playing it, you can see the guy right behind his head in the white shirt, like a row back on the other side of the barrier there, right? A lot of people are saying that they see his hands moving like he fired the shot, right?
Have
you guys seen that?
Blue.
No, the blue guy gives the signal. He's one of that guy, and then the guy behind him gives the signal. But it's the guy right up over his head, the guy standing next to the woman facing a Kirk.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, this one, the blue one.
Because he has something under
not the
his
guy
arm.
in the blue, the guy in the white behind him.
This guy?
Nope.
But what's he shooting him with? Tell me.
We
what's
don't.
this gun?
Those are all the people there.
No. It's you can't see his head. It's the white T-shirt right behind Kirk's head. The white T-shirt right behind Kirk's head.
Where it says
yes.
wrong.
The O is where his head would be.
There.
Yes. Okay. So there are some people saying that guy had a cell phone gun. It looked like a cell phone, but it was a gun. But he puts the cell phone in his pocket. He comes up. There's nothing in his hands, and he happens to do this like a shaking movement up and down with his hands right as the shot goes off. Right. But if you think about it, if you're look at how close that guy in the gray that you thought I was talking about in the blue jacket or whatever is standing.
Yeah.
He would be inches behind his head with a fatal shot. That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to risk a misfire that takes out the wrong target if it's an orchestrated thing. It doesn't make any sense, right? If you play like a half a second or 2 seconds later, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about with this hand movement. Watch.
Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm going to give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America?
No, you can keep going, yeah. Keep going a little bit. Watch his hands. Now they're coming up. A little further.
Or not counting.
Okay, watch.
Gang violence.
He's shaking his hands, but there's nothing in his hands. I don't see anything at all, and they say that that's the shot.
No, I don't see that, but why the fuck is he shaking his hands like that? That's kind of weird too, but whatever.
But
yeah, there is no
maybe
gun,
he's part Italian, you know? He's like, come on, yeah, how many transgenders, you know? But
possibly, I thought they were saying this dude here shot with the thing that's underneath his armpit right there. That you can clearly see something's there. I don't know.
That's what's wild. One theory is that I've seen. The other theory is the guy behind. There's a third theory of a guy like in front of Kirk to the left, who's like adjusts his sleeve, and they're saying,
do
he has
you
a
guys
palm
realize
pistol.
we're living through the JFK assassination with internet right now? That's what's happening. Because if the JFK assassination would have happened with internet, these are exactly the conversations that would have been happening. Look how the guy in the passenger seat moved his arm. Was it him? Was it Jackie O? Look how she moved her hand. Like all these things have been said about that too. We're just living through it for the first time right now.
Well,
it's insane.
It is.
I'm in a minute. Look at the weird movement of that shirt too.
That's what I mean.
Why does it go up?
Oh. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wait, is this the video I sent to you?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just when you go frame by frame, shit gets weird, man. Shit gets weird.
What the fuck?
Why would his
Again,
shirt
there's
act
one
like
where
that?
I saw the letter E disappear on his shirt. First of all, the fact that he's wearing a shirt that says freedom and gets killed in public, we all know, is a sign that, freedom's getting killed.
The shirt, man. There's something with that shirt.
Yeah.
What is this?
What is up with that?
Florida said they sent military arm hand signals in the Discord if we do want to pull that up. But I don't.
Yes, Myer, you're good. Sorry, I just saw your message. You're good to go. I'm gonna light a fag too. So.
Oh shit, Myer! You know what I just you reminded me of? Remember that day we streamed for like hours, and I wasn't like paying attention, and I didn't see.
He was already smoking one. I didn't even notice. He already. He's like, I'm not waiting for them to respond. I lit that shit. I didn't even notice.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. That's what they taught us in the monastery.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're good, man.
All right, so great. Fuck.
The only rules we ever have on these streams is protect yourself, like your personal shit, and don't say something that'll get you fucking taken out. Other than that, we don't care, dude. You could be doing keg stands right now, and we're fine with it.
Here's
awesome,
my thing.
actually.
I think that there's gonna be a lot of crazy clips and retarded shit you're gonna find online, whether they're real, fake, someone's edited it, whether it's, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's your own opinion what you decide to go with it. But I mean, if they're telling me the guy's gone, I'm gonna stick with that for now because I'm not looking to have drama with random people and like try to be a conspiracy about some guy who potentially is actually dead. But it's a fucked up situation, man. The whole scenario is just a little bit like a sketch. But then again, I think we would say that about anybody who's a public figure and that happening to them, especially with the recent, like, I guess, things that have been happening in regards with him specifically and groups of people.
Yeah,
Unhinged
Myer,
people.
it's kind of funny. I don't know if you were here or heard me tell the guys this on Saturday, but I have a or maybe I forget. but I have a friend in Russia. Did you hear me say this already?
Yeah, it was on Saturday. You did.
Okay, yeah. No, I have a pretty good friend in Russia, and I told them like, man, it's been a heavy week here. And they're like, what? I'm like, you haven't seen the news? And they're usually pretty up on the news. And I explained what happened, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was such a big thing for you Americans. They're like, that stuff happens here in Russia all the time.
What if they're preparing for something really big and they needed a whole bunch of loosh because Monday, that thing on the train, Wednesday, the Kirk thing, all in 1 week.
What does loosh mean?
It's your loosh, your energy. They want to steal your energy because they need it for something. Because they use your energy to do these things they do.
Yeah. We talk about that on the music episodes, about harnessing energy and stuff like that, It's crazy stuff.
You could argue that's what pro sports is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
the people
Super Bowl,
standing
really
and cheering
actors.
and screaming and
I've given up sports after the Bears lost yesterday. I'm done with fucking football for the rest of the season. I quit.
Sure, bro. Sure you are. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd have $33. No, I'm just kidding.
33.
No, so that's something. So JD Vance gave that speech, and I will say it was a powerful speech. But did he have to reference Psalms 133? Did he have to throw a 33 in there? And the verse he read, I guarantee you there's another verse in the Bible that's not a 33 that would have fucking made the same point. But he chose 33. Why? But there's also some other interesting shit he said. I don't remember what it was, but he repeated something twice, and I was like, he's telling us. It was something like, you're watching it play out, something like that, like something along those lines. I don't remember the words, but when you said it to me, Joan, I was at work and I was just listening to it while I was driving, and I was like, he just fucking said that twice, and it makes total sense. But anyway, I don't know. It was a great speech, but the 33 and the other thing.
Yeah, and they caught the kid 33 hours later.
Yeah.
So the one part
did you guys see that?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go, Myer.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, did you guys see that? Floyd and Kirk were both born on October 14th. So there's like all these weird syncs that people are pulling
No,
up.
I didn't, but that's
crazy.
George Floyd.
Absurd.
Hey, what were you going to say, Myer?
I was going to say the one thing that that's a little bit like off about the whole thing is if you see the videos that they came out with afterwards with the shooter and like the guy climbs down like 2-story wall, tosses his shit, and then makes a dash. But there's a ton of people out there running away from the scene, and there's a ton of like, hectic shit going down. But like, you see the pictures of the actual guy, he's a skinny little runt. Like, I mean, people were like, oh, he was trained by his father. That's good. And you know what? I'm going to go with that. That's great. The guy's a great shot, whatever the case may be. But like, he just doesn't look like the guy who's able to like jump off a building, pull like some Matt Damon shit from fucking
right.
Well, Born Identity.
What day did you say that him and George Floyd were born?
October 14th.
There's no there's tons of cameras on that university there, and there's no shots of no pictures of the kid with a gun on the campus at all. You'd think there would be some photo out there at least.
And why are they so? Yeah, why are they so quick?
So they messed up because when it happened to their birthdays is 34 days. Somebody jumped the gun. It's supposed to be the next day.
But why are they packing away the crime scene? Like, all right, pack it all away, clean it up, and let's go.
That blew my mind, and it's something you get wrapped up in the blah, 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 and then you don't think about it, and then I was like, wait a minute. Even the dude the dude who walked up and grabbed the hats after, like, that's a crime scene. What if that was somebody's grandma in a house somewhere and that shot? You think they would let some dude walk up and grab stuff off the porch? No, it never happened.
Is it before the?
Whoa, Snoop!
What the fuck happened to you?
What happened
Snoop?
to you, bro? You sound horrible. Your audio settings must have changed.
Thank you.
You sound
for
like you're talking through
Laz.
a paper
Appreciate
towel
you,
roll.
Thank you, Laz.
No, it sounds like you're talking out of an earbud.
How about now?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
All right, you're back.
Go. Oh yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like my microphone just disconnected. It was crazy.
We noticed.
Did you?
Yes, we did.
I said, is it before the cops even got there? You know, they don't have the tape up because the cops haven't even made it a crime scene yet.
So when do you have an event? It's another thing. Thousands of people there. There's no ambulance on site, right? They put him in a private vehicle.
And
There's
there had
no
to be
cops
police
there.
And
exactly,
there
has to be. Anything
in order to
over
get the
how
permit,
many people?
Yeah. In order to get the permit, you have to have police
An
security
ambulance
there. And you have to have
police and an
like,
ambulance. And I know this from setting up concerts before with bands playing.
Right.
I don't remember what it's over, and it's different for every state. But if you have over a certain amount of people, you have to have a police officer and you have to have an ambulance on site.
Do you hear this, Myer? Do you hear this, Myer? What the fuck?
And
they
if it's
threw him
outdoors,
in
you got to have porta potties and stuff like that too. You know, like there's all kinds of shit that falls under that.
But they took him in a regular car, right? Right, like a Secret Service car,
like an Escalade or something.
Well, here's the question though: if it's a campus sponsored event and campus already has their own security, campus already has the facilities to support, they wouldn't need the porta potties. They wouldn't.
The porta potties I can go with, but I would think an ambulance, some sort of medical personnel on site, some sort of something beside. Like we need to go back and look at when he's spoken at other colleges and see if we see police and ambulance on site.
Fair. And here's another point too, before we look at this military hand signals here. But one thing I don't understand is why. Okay, fine. It happened right after, like you were saying, Snoop. The kid went up and took the hats and all that because of the crime scene hadn't been established yet, right? Well, it was never established. The police never.
Yeah, well, I did.
There was never the yellow tape.
No,
and
no.
now,
I saw pictures with yellow tape. I've seen some overhead shots where you can see the yellow tape around it. I did look, so there is.
Okay, because I never saw those, but then they have now that the university has torn up and made that part little construction site.
Yeah, you know what they're doing? They're completely changing it. They're taking out all the grass. They're putting in pavers instead of grass. They're getting rid of all of it. They're changing everything.
You know,
they're
what would
like,
be interesting
we
is
can
to
never
do
have a normal event here ever again because that's all people will ever think of.
It would be interesting to do like a FOIA request and see if they applied for that construction permit prior to the assassination. And, you know, because like they're just decided they're doing that now. Like, what?
That's quick.
And they've already started? Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty fucking
That's
quick.
fast. You know?
Okay, so this is a video Florida Cracker mentioned a little bit, I think.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Before you play it, put it back. I don't know if it's the same one. The only problem I have with this video is that when they reference the hand signals, they have to go to two different kinds of charts to make it match up. If it was real and just sniper signals, they should all be on one chart, not two different charts or three different charts in some of them. But yes, go ahead.
10 years?
Too many.
Netanyahu live link.
Yep, there you go.
That's hilarious. Okay,
see,
that's
different
one.
chart. Yep.
So that matters. That's.
I'm just saying, like, say you were going to plan to send signals to someone. Would you go, this one's going to be from this chart from the snipers, and this one's going to be from the military, and then I'm going to use this one. Or you could also just say, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this. So I don't know, man. Both ways.
The issue with events like this and there being cameras everywhere is everybody wants to be the guy who uncovers the truth. So everybody's reading into things that aren't necessarily. For example, private security would have signals and ways to communicate to each other non-verbally, and they would have a convention that was all their own, not necessarily military, but taken from.
But do you think they would line up with these?
Probably.
For these signals, though,
Yeah.
those signals though that are talking about a sniper and stuff like that.
I mean, if they're
like, I could get if it was like, you know, a signal that said watch this or this degree, you're 7 o'clock, this, blah blah blah, black shirt, something like that. But why? If you're going to use them, why would you use ones if you have this background? Like, I know this means take your shot, but we're going to make this instead. Like, no, you come up with different ones or something. That's the problem I have with it.
Can we watch this instead? Look at this. Look at this.
We're going to push it. We're going to see how far we can push it.
That's a cackle.
I was not kidding when I said if you were going to get the job done, there were 2 better candidates. And furthermore, when that happens, and it will.
So evil.
It will. Not only will we be insensitive, that'll be the least of your words.
What the fuck? It's a witch.
But it's gonna be the biggest fucking celebration. The biggest, most beautiful celebration on planet Earth. On planet
Of course
Earth
he says planet.
Right now. The entire planet is gonna celebrate when he takes a turn. Finally.
Oh my god.
Which
Dude,
that
that was like a
is right.
Yeah, that was like from Hocus Pocus or fucking Wizard of Oz or something. What the fuck, that bitch.
I mean,
and so here's the thing: Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember the George Floyd thing, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Now this happens. So how many riots happened after this?
Right.
How many businesses had to board up and were worried that conservatives were going to take to the streets and start burning stuff?
Yeah.
0.
None.
Whatever. None, yeah.
Yeah, none. But as soon as this shit happened with George Floyd or the Kyle Rittenhouse thing or whatever it was, they knew, oh, fuck, we better board up. They're going to burn our fucking buildings down. What does that tell you? That in itself should tell you something.
That the lefties are crazy.
That we're not the violent ones. And I
that was
use
JD Vance's
very
point.
loosely. I use it very loosely, but still.
Regardless of what you think about the Trump assassination thing, that could have been a perfect opportunity for the right to say, it's enough. You're trying to kill our man? Let's go. Even then, they didn't do jack shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of enough is enough, maybe it's a good time to pull up that Illuminati card game card.
Oh, no.
From
1995.
Everybody's been saying enough is enough. That's been all over the media. That's been Trump said it. Some of the other people in his cabinet is like, enough is enough.
Oh,
and
no.
that's what his Illuminati card says.
Snoop sent us the Illuminati card.
There's a link to a PDF in the group chat on WhatsApp. It's pretty crazy how many cards have turned out to be true. You know, it's like there's no coincidences anymore.
Yeah,
and
I
this
can get with that.
This card game came out in like 1995 or something.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, I need 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go and come as you want, Myer.
Come as you want.
Here. I got it for you.
Oh, I got it here, but it's on Instagram, which sucks.
What? No, I sent the PDF file.
Well, what is this then?
I don't know.
Fuck is this?
Well, now what are we watching here?
I don't know.
Hope it's not one of the Jonah's videos. Oh my god, it might be. Don't.
What?
I can't.
Oh
see.
yeah, don't play this one.
Don't play this.
I know what
don't
that one
play.
is.
Yeah, don't
it's
play
just,
that.
It's just goofy Jer humor or Jonah humor. Ha ha, hardy hardy har. Okay, this is the card. This is the card we're talking about. It's called Enough is Enough. It looks like Trump yelling. And the word underneath, it says, at any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. So.
Hour.
I got the PDF right here. Do you want me to send it to you or
what PDF? The one we just looked at?
Well, no, it has the whole card set, the whole set of cards.
Okay, send it.
Are we gonna go through? It's in
I don't know.
It's in the group chat, but I'm gonna post it again.
Why isn't it there then? Okay, now.
Son of a cock.
Son of a cock. Oh, you want me to save it and then put it in a tab and shit, right?
Yeah, oh, yes one. Make sure it's yes one, okay?
Yes one, yes.
What is yes one?
It's
Snoop
this
can't
one.
Type and it is this one.
Just
and he hit it why?
Thanks for putting me on blast, Ted.
And Vince, the only other, I sent you another clip. That I think is interesting.
Okay.
You can buy the set on eBay for like a few $100, like an actual physical copy of
the
it.
Illuminati Game of Conspiracy Deluxe Edition. Is that dualistic deluxe? Yes.
No.
Isn't it? Deluxe. It means something, right? Okay. How much can we zoom in?
I think you just want to go to the cards on the next page.
Okay.
Like, I actually have pictures of all the different playing cards. I think that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. Interesting to see this little booklet, though.
Yeah.
I want to read this later on. Like, what are you guys saying?
I know. What is this? What is all
Attack
this?
to neutralize. Attack to destroy. Moving a group. Free actions, interference, gifts and trades, calling off an attack. Special cards. Eliminating a player, winning the game, threats and negotiations.
Oh, so this is just the rule manual?
We should do a stream where we play the game.
Play the game.
You know what's crazy about that is Ali just came up with an idea to do a live stream playing that what is it? Cards Against Humanity?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, what is
that would be hilarious.
Is this
a
UFO?
So she wants to do that with all of us on a live stream and play Cards Against Humanity.
Dude, is this the alien faking the alien? Fake
Oh,
alien invasion.
Yeah, they talk about everything.
None of my comments are updating, by the way. So anybody who's saying anything, I'm sorry that I'm not calling you out and supporting you for it. I can't see them updating in here, which is really fucking weird. Scroll.
What is this?
Guys, Dead Game was
Bibliography.
saying
Bibliography.
Dead Game was saying he got this in a bookstore years ago.
Oh,
in
I see that
93.
one. Now I see him. Yep. Now they're popping up.
Okay, here's a
You'll
card.
love it.
What?
That's what the comment said. Wins.
The UFOs. Okay.
Assassination. What's that one say?
Holder of this card may play it immediately after any die roll. Die roll?
That's a single dice. A single dice is called a die.
I thought assassination die. By any player to destroy. Sup, Haywood? To destroy, control, or neutralize. They roll. What? They roll.
Son of a cock.
Immediately change.
They call it the Boy Sprouts.
California? Is there a California card?
Is it on fire? Should be.
I mean, it looks like
it's
hell.
Like Clone Rangers, Chinese campaign donors, like these are all things that are like allegedly happening.
Clone arrangers. Chinese campaign.
And who made this? Who's the creator of this game?
It says in the beginning.
And do we know anything about Steven Jackson?
I've heard stuff about him in the
He
past.
created this game, but he's not a well-known name, and we don't know what he's done and hasn't done. Like that's fucking weird, to
guys.
me, man.
We're in the game. Flat Earthers.
What? Where?
Yeah, right there. Oh, you haven't seen that? Yeah, there's a flat earthers. They make it the square pizza. Deep dish. Click on it. There's more to it than that.
I can't click.
Oh, you can't? This
It's
isn't
just
the
an
full
image,
thing, bro.
This is an image. Hollywood,
Fucking
IRS,
Snoop.
interference.
Snoop what?
Junk
I found
These
some
aren't the
info
full
about-
cards.
Sure it is.
No, they're not.
They look different too. This might
They
be an
do
older
look
version. It might be an older version.
Nephews
But
of
anyways.
God. The fuck does nephews of God mean?
Nephilim.
All right.
Yeah.
Orbital.
Perhaps.
Pentagon.
Does it say
Are
phone
these all the
something?
cards in the game? How many cards are there?
Yeah,
man?
there's a lot, dude. There's a lot. That's why we can't really.
There's 6 million.
The Men in Black. Boop. And when did the game come out?
Hey, the phone company.
1995.
96. Men in Black came out in 96.
No, Illuminati New World Card Order game was released in 1994.
Okay, so that's before Men in
So
Black.
before the movie Men in Black. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And how do you know that, Vince, off the top of your head? You're like, I'm just a big Will Smith fan.
No, but I remember that time. You know, he came out with the what was it called? The Alien movie, Independence Day, 1995. And then I remember,
loved that movie when I was a kid. I don't even care.
So
don't even
I was
care.
just looking up the Steven Jackson fellow, and I guess the
Feller?
I guess the card game was inspired by another in 1975 novel called
That's right. Yes.
the Illuminatus trilogy
That's right.
by Robert Anton Wilson
I knew this. I'm a sucker
and
for
Robert
not remembering.
Shea.
I could hear everything you guys were talking about.
I could hear every fucking word you were saying. I could hear you the whole time, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
So what's the card game called?
The card game was the Illuminati card game.
He started his gaming company in 1980, though, so he was around quite a bit before he brought the game out.
That's weird. Yeah, so he's not probably important. He's just a middleman. But who wrote that book?
Which one? The
The one
Illuminati?
that the fucking game was sponsored, or
Robert Anton Wilson and Robert Shea.
I don't like that name, Anton.
Two
Makes me
people.
think of Anton LaBey.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I read it too. I was like, "Oh, I hope that ain't."
What
the
do you
same.
What do you mean, Robert? Because I don't see any Roberts here. Hold on.
I'm looking.
Where?
It
It says game design.
He was talking about who wrote the books
book
that
the
inspired
base.
the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep up, Vince.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do other shit too in the meantime. But okay. What do you think about this, Myer? Look at this shit.
Yeah, tell me. I'm looking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen it fully
We were
myself.
gonna play. Let's see.
It just popped up on my timeline. Let's see what it is. This is apparently in Canada.
Today, we're taking another step to fulfill that promise. Starting in late 2026, Alberta will be the first province to implement the addition of Canadian citizenship markers to our driver's licenses and identification cards. This simple addition will have a profound impact on how Albertans interact with their government and their communities. Why are we doing this? Because we believe in making things better, faster, and more convenient for everyone. By including citizenship information on these cards, we're streamlining access to vital services, whether it's applying for student aid, accessing health benefits, or supporting those with disabilities. No longer will Albertans need to carry multiple documents or face unnecessary hurdles. This change means that when Albertans need to prove both their identity and their citizenship, they'll be able to do so with a single document. It's about reducing red tape, cutting down on paperwork, and making sure that government works for you, not the other way around. Programs like Assured Income for the Severely Handicapped, Alberta Student Aid, and the Persons with Developmental Disabilities program all require proof of citizenship. With this new marker, accessing these supports will be simpler and more secure. Adding a Canadian citizenship marker is also about protecting our democracy. Election security is a vital concern in Canada. By adding citizenship information to Alberta's driver's licenses and ID cards, we're taking a proactive step toward ensuring that only eligible citizens cast ballots in our elections. This helps safeguard the integrity of our electoral process and strengthens trust in our democracy. I also want to be clear that non-citizens, such as permanent residents, that still qualify for Alberta's driver's licenses will not have any marker displayed. Lastly, as we announced several weeks ago, we will also be integrating Alberta healthcare numbers onto driver's licenses, also in late 2026. This will also provide additional security around healthcare numbers, as we have learned through our refocusing of the healthcare system that there are more than 500,000 healthcare numbers registered than there are people living in Alberta. 530,438 to be exact, based on second quarter 2025 population estimates.
Total bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
How do we
here's the
feel
thing.
about that?
I'm gonna tell you. So the province of do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So the province of Alberta has less than 5 million people. Okay, like that's the whole province. I don't know if you looked at it. It's like basically you're talking from like Montana down to the tip of like the bottom part of like Texas, Galveston is like Alberta. Okay, and it's only got 5 million people. So out of the 5 million people, probably 2 million to like 1.5 of those came from Ontario in the last decade. Okay, so before that, it was less than that. To be honest with you, I don't know all the numbers, but this is just a way to like spend money and try to make it seem like it's a big deal. But it's gonna make no difference. Because put it this way for you: if you immigrate to the U.S., let's just say from Iran, okay, I'm gonna because Vince, let's just say I'm just using this as an example. You're a person
Yeah.
from somewhere else, Europe, even. You immigrate to the U.S., you're not getting a citizenship for like a decade. Doesn't matter. Like it just is what it is. So if you come to Canada, you're getting your citizenship, whether you're a refugee or immigrant, within like 3 years, 4 years. 5 is like pushing.
Sounds like Sweden.
Something.
Yeah.
And let's just say you go get a license and you're driving around and you forget to renew it. So what? You're not going to have a citizenship sticker on your license? It makes no difference because you can fly around in the country without a passport anyways. It's just bullshit. I think they're just trying to make it seem like they're doing stuff. But the reality is Alberta is not the same Alberta it was in like 2005 to 2013. It's like totally different place now, you know?
Was it Alberta who made the thing against the truckers or whatever the fuck? What was? Remember the truck?
The trucker thing I think started in Alberta, like the movement started from there, in Calgary, and then.
From what I've heard, the people in Alberta are very different than the rest of Canada. I could be wrong, but
no, they are. They're very. Here's the thing.
Oh no!
Alberta's
again.
got, like, yeah, man. Alberta's
Meyer,
got, like,
do you know what you just did?
What?
You said, "Here's the thing." You know what that means?
Twice in a row, actually.
Tell me, what does it
That's
mean?
the name of Snoop's podcast. Is Here's the Thing. So every time someone says it, we make them advertise for it.
But we're stopping that, right?
I know. We got to. Too many people say it, bro. Too many people.
Yeah,
You
we're
fucking
stopping that.
marketing genius.
Fair
It's
enough.
done.
But that's Tuesdays.
We're all just gonna.
Yeah, Myer.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
We're just gonna chuckle every
6 p.m.
time
or
someone
7
does it
p.m.
now.
But hold on, you were saying here's the thing about Alberta's people being a certain type of way. I think.
Yeah. Okay. So like, put it this way for you: all the major resources for Canada, which we use or export or try to export or like reproduce into byproducts, is coming from Alberta. Like, for example, fuel, diesel, oil. But then again, it's like so expensive to get that shit out of the ground in Alberta that like we're just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? But so they have a different lifestyle. They're very Western, I want to say, more like Texas of Canada.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like the Canadian Texas
They're
mixed
also
with
very
Florida a little
outdoorsy.
bit.
Yeah,
The
very
freedom
outdoorsy
and
people.
yeah.
And
Who's getting dive bombed by a plane? Is that you, bro? They're trying to fucking contrailing you.
That's my cousin.
They're
It's weird. But
Myer, what's funny is to
what's he
kinda
gonna
lean
crash into, Vince?
One of you guys. I don't know which one.
To kind of add to what you were saying about it just being like a way to get more money, right, or the way to spend money, so to speak, is if you notice at the end of that clip, she gave like down to like something in 48, however many thousands there were, and like 48 to be exact, she said. And then the next phrase out of her mouth was, that's based on population estimates as of 2023. You're like, wait a minute. So it's an exact number that's based on an estimate? Cool. I don't know how that works. But yeah.
Yeah, so getting to the point, so like it's basically it's like a place that has all the resources to be able to actually make something happen, but unfortunately because nobody really wants to go to Alberta and make something happen, nothing's happening. And
nothing.
Yeah. So like, you know why they want to join the US so bad, as an example, right? Do you know why?
Is that a thing? They want to join the US?
Yeah. Alberta is like,
Alberta,
it's got a movement
yes.
right now where people are like petitioning. They need 600,000 people to sign off saying that, hey, we want to do this, and then they can actually try to make the government at least bring it up to like the parliament, which is like the Senate and the House.
Right.
But the thing is, you know, if let's just say it was a state of the U.S., the American government and the companies that are in the States, publicly traded companies, would just dump money towards it, and then they would mix it in with what they already have, and they'd average the price of what it would cost to be able to, like, let's just say, produce the oil from sand or, you know, by drilling.
It comes from dinosaur bones, Myer.
It'd be more feasible, basically, is my point. But until they can get that going, no one's throwing money at this. So, as an example, Suncor or Sunoco, you know, Sunoco gas.
Yeah,
gas
Sunoco,
station?
yeah.
Okay, so it's two entities. One is in Canada called Suncor Canada. One's in the U.S. called Sunoco or Suncor USA. What the Canadians do from our end is they make they get the oil out of the ground, and they do nothing there. There's five major guys who are, like, let's say, producing oil. And out of the five, three of them are the big boys. One of them is the one that's the biggest, and they're shipping it to the U.S. every day, and it comes back to Canada through U.S. pipelines, okay, as byproduct, and then they turn around and in turn sell it back to the people in Canada at a higher rate. So, like, it's so ass backwards here.
We're in the wrong business, bro. We're in the wrong fucking business. God.
Well, don't they process meat like that too, where they'll have the meat here in the U.S. and then they'll like ship it outside of the U.S. to be packaged or whatever, and it's
everything,
like,
dude.
That's
there's
retarded.
Farms in Florida, but the shit I buy at the grocery stores not from Florida, comes from somewhere else. But somewhere else, someone somewhere else is buying shit from Florida. Like, I don't get why they do that. Why would you dump? Well, to give people jobs, to keep people busy, to make them feel like they're doing something. That's what I think.
Hey, listen, not to go into the Charlie Kirk thing again, but remember this, though. Remember what was going on right before the Charlie Kirk. This makes sense now?
What?
Trillions of dollars on the line, friends. And it was the Trump posting the video about all jabberinos being poisoned.
Yeah.
So they had to change the narrative.
Yes.
They tried on Monday and it didn't work, so they went through with Wednesday.
That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of you know, that's the other thing that like I always look at is this, like, you know, you want to get something done or you want to, like, you know, divert somebody's attention. Fuck, though. You know, like, you really want to put that much time and effort towards this type of shit? Like, now you got like you know, out of 300 million people, you got like 50 million that are like questioning everything because just this one event. You know what I mean? And like, everybody's got the right to question whatever they want, but like, really, you know, you really want to create that type of drama for just a quick diversion? There's other ways to do it.
Well, no, it's not just about that. I don't think it's also about sowing more division, stealing our loosh, creating the trauma-based mind control. Some people are all fucked up over this. Like, we're not. Like, we know it's fucked up, but we're not fucked up over it because it's really not a huge surprise. But
I mean, it was still a pretty heavy emotional day until you figure out what's going on. It was that was traumatic, you know?
Yeah. But
so there you go.
What's suspicious is that he is going on a tour talking about it. This guy.
Who, Benny?
Benny.
BB.
Oh, Benny. That's a great name. Benny. We're going to call him Benny from now.
Benny. There you go. No one will know.
Thank you,
Myer.
Benny?
We're stealing it.
Yeah, we're stealing it, Myer. Benny.
Allegedly.
Not Benny Hill, but Benny something.
He valued our bond, the bond between America and Israel. He, you know, he.
Do you know what I mean? Why is he talking so much about this? It's
You
weird.
know why? You know.
I know, but I like to say it.
Did so many
control.
Yes, something weird, man.
Things to defend free speech. He had his truth. He stood up for it. But he said, "You can come and debate me." He invited that debate. He certainly didn't invite the violence, the horrible violence that tried to silence him. And you know, this is a worldwide problem. The people on the on the extremes, the Islamists, the radical Islamists, and their union with the ultra progressives. They often speak about human rights. They speak about free speech, but they use violence to try to take down their enemies. Whether it's President Trump, who's been
President Tribe.
Tripe.
What?
Whether it's President Trump, who's been
That nigga said tripe.
Yeah, Stripe.
Almost assassinated twice, or you know, they try to kill me here too. But they got Charlie Kirk, and it's just.
Wait a minute, hold on. Did he say they tried to kill me here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say? Put that
He
back.
did.
What did he say?
He did.
Almost
The
assassinated
victim
twice.
mentality
Who's been
again?
President Trump, who's been almost assassinated twice, or you know, they try to kill me here too. But
This is a classic mind control thing.
Did they?
Have you guys? Have you, a little bit of.
Did
a
they try to
tangent,
kill
but
him? I didn't hear about it. Did that happen?
I didn't hear it
I
either.
mean, I'm pretty hip to what's going on in the world, and I didn't hear about that.
I'm looking it
Vince,
up.
I
right
also
now.
sent you a video on WhatsApp because you said don't send them to Twitter.
I wouldn't cackle like that witch that we saw earlier if Benny was shot, but I wouldn't mourn for a single day.
No, and I definitely wouldn't take to social media and say, "See, do you see what happens?"
So, I guess
Dead Game says that they tried to kill him, Benny 6 million times.
Allegedly, it was more like
Allegedly.
380,000 or whatever.
271,000. Yeah.
271. That's it.
allegedly in 2024 there was an attempted drone attack on Benny's house.
Was it?
Yeah.
A drone attack on Benny N.
Yeah, on October 19th, 2024.
We even got Dead Game saying allegedly now. I love it.
I like it.
No way.
Vince, play that fucking video. Where'd you go? Where'd it go?
Hold on.
It says the drones came out of Lebanon.
Yeah.
We don't need to put
like
it
they
full.
were attacked on October.
Yeah, we don't need to put them
7th.
full.
Yeah, yeah.
We can
Listen
just
to
hear
this and then tell me what you think after.
Bipartisan support in military matters to Israel in previous years and today as well. But we share with the United States. We're tremendously appreciative of the bipartisan support in military matters to Israel in previous years and today as well. But do you have cell phones? You have cell phones here? No? You're holding a piece of Israel right there.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Scares me a little bit.
We remember the pagers.
Yeah.
But mine
Never
said
forget.
it's made in China.
Yeah, Charlie was showing as Dead Game pointed out, Charlie was starting to show how Judean and Christian religions were separate. There's no such thing as Judeo-Christian values.
Yeah, that's a little weird. That statement has always bothered me.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you going to show before that, Vince?
Have you guys seen this though? You know, there was this girl talking about that Trump should take away the Smith-Mundt Act or whatever, which made it so that
the Smith-Mundt Act actually isn't the problem. It's the revision of the Smith-Mundt Act.
Obama
that is the problem.
Obama
Yes.
had reversed the Smith-Mundt Act.
Yeah, so he
It's
should
called
revert it back to it, if anything.
It's called the Smith-Mundt Modernization Act.
And what was it? It was like it allowed the media to lie, right?
Yeah, you couldn't use propaganda on the American people before that, and that made it legal.
Yeah, so then Trump
Like
actually picked
Pravda.
up. And then Trump picked up on her video.
Oh, did he? I didn't see
and
that.
reposted it.
His administration If you stay to watch the video, please tag him down below, share, and repost so we can try to get this to him as quickly as possible and hope that he can do something with this. President Trump, as a supporter who voted for you 3 times, I am hoping and praying that you will revisit what Barack Obama and Joe Biden got rid of back in 2013, which is the Smith-Mundt Act, which held news corporations accountable for lying to the American people and spreading propaganda instead of truth. I think instead of bringing it back as a Smith-Mundt Act, you name it the Charlie Kirk Act, you make it a law, and you make it damn near impossible for these people to continue to lie to the American public, which has brought chaos, hatred, division, and anarchy all across this country.
Amen.
Fines out the ass, which will damn near bankrupt their company should they lie to the American people ever again. They can have their opinions, that's fine. They need to state that it is their opinion and that it is not a fact.
Yeah.
Because of their constant lies, a man lost his life over it. Because of the constant hateful rhetoric of calling him a fascist and a Nazi and a white supremacist and a bigot, the same thing that they called you. This man is dead.
Now they actually got things to back this up because they probably got a lot of media talking shit on Charlie Kirk. And they're like, look, see what happened? See? Now they can make a case. Okay, hold on.
I think this would be a great legacy for him to have a law named after him, to force journalists to finally start telling the truth and having the integrity that they have lacked for over a decade. I hope that this gets to you. I hope that you think about it and that you pass it into law. Because we are on a dangerous path right now with the constant lies and the propaganda. And that doesn't end just at news journalists. It needs to go to content creators who consistently spread lies and propaganda and half-truths across the internet. This needs to end. And people need to start being held accountable for baseless claims over absolute abysmal things. It needs to end. So please, if you have it in your heart to have the time to do this, get this in front of Congress, get this passed as a law, and start holding these news corporations, be they right, left, or center, accountable for their behavior.
Now, I mean, my hopium is getting off here. Like, I'm getting hopium here.
Yeah, if he does it. If he does something.
What a well-spoken young lady. That was very well.
Even though she wants to be a ginger for some reason, which I don't get why you would want to do that. But yeah, it's okay. No, but that was good. That was good. What do you think about that, foreigner?
Who, me? Or...
No. Oh, yeah, you're Colorado is not foreign. I was talking to Myer.
I think that's crazy. I actually saw that video. I saw that video earlier today. I think it makes you question. See, that's the type of shit that makes people like absolutely like go down rabbit holes. It's like, dude, why would you even need to do that? Is the point? You know, like why would Obama get rid of that from the get go? Like what the fuck was he doing? You know what I mean? Like I'd see it if George Bush, the second one, did it. Like he pulled off all this shit because he was high or drunk half the time. And like other people were running the White House. They're like, he was just showing up. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? You know, all good. I'll go somewhere today. You guys take care of the White House. But like for Obama to do it, it's just a little.
Now
weird,
watch this drive.
I mean?
Yeah,
this is an interesting. This is an interesting timing thing from Dead Game. This comment that Obama was reelected in November and then Dandy Crook happened in December. That's interesting.
I don't want to touch that one.
Yeah, don't touch Dandy. Do not touch Dandy. Let's fuck that. But
it is mind-boggling. Like, what kind of asshole sits back and says, "You know what would be a good idea is if I made it legal for these media companies to lie to people." You know, what
an
I mean?
asshole that has been penetrated by Michael Obama.
Most likely, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But for how long had they already been lying, anyways, without any like repercussions? Who are you kidding?
Well, that's the thing. He made it legal at that point. He's like, "Oh shit, they've been lying for years. Fuck, we need to clear this up. Let's make it legal."
Yeah, so basically, he did it so you can't sue the media companies.
Just like you can't sue the companies, even though they don't do what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on, am I getting? Go, Myer.
Good luck suing any publicly traded company, man. All these guys, you know, they have more lawyers working inside their offices than anything else. Like you're not gonna be able to sue them regardless. They own everything and anything you can see and touch.
So you think there is no, like, this is not a good thing?
So what do we do?
Honestly, man,
I know that's a big question. I'm just saying.
It is
So, like,
a big
the
question.
thing is, if you see something happening right at the get-go and you bring it up to people's attention and you're able to do something with it and like pause it, slow it down, something, you can really try to do something with it. But then once it's been implemented and cemented into like the system and then like it's on cruise control, like it's going to be so hard. And you know what the other problem is? The biggest problem in North America, I think, and even in like the Western world, by Western world, I've been talking about like, the countries that you can name off and point out on a map, like France, Germany, Britain, Netherlands. The problem is you have a lot of people, even if they're conservative, it doesn't matter if you're liberal, it doesn't matter if you're like communist. I don't give a shit what your background is. The reality is people are so much more even if their eyes are open and they're like, oh, I know that's happening. That's good, but how many people do you know that are like, I have enough time to fucking put towards this to actually like try to do something to make this like disappear or at least give it a speed bump, slow it down? How many people do you know? Nobody. The only people that can do it is like,
I know 5 right here, right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to cause a speed bump,
5 ain't enough.
Which is
dualistic.
fine. But my point is like, I mean, like the trucker movement, for an example. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's been 4 years, eh? Those guys are still dealing with repercussions of something that they didn't even cause a crime. These guys, they went ahead, and to be honest with you, in places like Canada, the COVID lockdowns were brutal. Like,
Wasn't that where they took this guy from the church, the priest, and dragged him?
The guy in Alberta.
Was
That's
that
the guy from
Alberta?
Alberta, yeah.
Of course, Alberta.
They just dragged them on the ground, on the gravel, on the asphalt.
So Alberta's other thing is that majority of their policing is done by Royal Mounted Police, which is like our version of like,
RCMP, the FBI.
RCMP, which is like the FBI, but they also have like local police, But my point is, they're following federal law, so like it's totally a different type of policing system they got there. But yeah, man. So the thing is, if you want to try to pull something off and you're doing it at the cost of pissing off some guys in the government, I mean, there's going to be a lot of repercussions because it's not just one little entity you're dealing with. You're dealing with a machine that's like operating every aspect of a country.
It's very well refined machine.
So hold on.
I'm just trying to poke holes in it, man.
If Trump
trying to throw a wrench.
If Trump puts back the Schmutt Act, what was it called?
Smith-Mundt. It's a weird word, though. I'll give you that. It's like MUNDT. Like, what the
Schmidt-Mundt Act. If he puts it back in, it's still better than not having it in, right? It's better to have it in.
In theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can at least have a little hopium from that to put
a little
hopium.
We can. It's a movement. It's a movement, in the right direction.
But like Myer
I
said,
just hope, like, I'm not still hoping for fucking Q to come in my walker any day now.
Hey, listen.
Q's gonna come and everything's gonna be fixed.
Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
It's only been 47 years. Trump was number 47.
No. I think what's coming.
How many coincidences?
Vince said January or December.
That's your claim.
I know. They may remember.
That's your claim.
They may. I know. I'm going to have to find it. He said January or February of 2026. If something doesn't happen by then, he'll start turning his mind. And now I don't remember when he said it, and I can't find it, and I can't.
Yeah.
There's an app I heard about called Niggle.
Oh,
believe it or not, it's called Niggle.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
He's like, I didn't name it, bro.
I didn't. Yeah, apparently, what it does is you can upload, like, it'll scan a channel, like a podcast channel, and it'll scan thousands of hours looking for words, so you can word search audio.
I don't like that
shit. In mass, which is good.
I mean, not for this thing.
You've met your match, Disco Man.
We can that's right. We can zero in on your and find out when you said that.
You motherfucker, Jonah. Why did you have to tell him?
I got you.
Yeah, you got me. All right.
Not you, me.
And see how many hours of content come up.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's true.
Back to what was being said right before that. This tangent, though. like about like what can we do and like what can we do to stop like a national movement, or for that matter, like I know we're not all Christian or Bible believers, but that's where that's where the story ends, is with global domination. Like that's what we're told, right? So if that's true, then that's the direction it's going. And the only thing that we can change is our consent to it, and whether or not we submit in our own, and whether or not we take the jablomies or you take the whatever others things, right? So that's where I feel like what we're doing, even though it's small, affecting a relatively small number of people, like you were saying in the stream, Ted, like if you just save one person from taking the jab and having serious health side effects or whatever, then that's a huge win. And how many people can wake up and start to not withhold their consent from the totalitarian or the psyops or whatever, right? So
yeah, one person. That's all.
A completely different thing. Myer, have you seen this potato from space coming in like an asteroid?
Oh no!
But hold on.
Myer reposted the stream. Thanks, Myer.
I heard you guys talk about it though.
Oh, the potato. Now there has been some updates though regarding the potato. Yeah,
potato updates.
Yes, and I don't know if this is real. It is looking strange. There is 3 videos here.
If this is iCountry, you mean?
No, this is something else.
No. You said if this is real.
Ah, that's right.
Come on, bro.
Everything is real. What happened? Who went for a
He
wait?
said, I'll be right back.
Okay. So should we wait until he's back? Or
No, just go. He's good.
Okay.
Go.
This is the update on the potato.
Si algo me preocupa es que algún día se desprenda de la roca. Pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento paralizado, pues no lo dejo tomar mucha luz. Cuando toma luz solar, crece. Por eso que lo mantengo en la oscuridad. Esto no se alimenta, esto no respira, esto no toma agua. Solamente lo que recibe energía es como de la luz.
What?
La
I have
luz solar.
questions here. Let it play.
And there is 2 more as it develops beyond this even. Videos.
Yeah, but so why did they give the potato from space to Tomas with the Farberware?
I don't know.
Why does he have it?
But he claimed he found it.
Yeah, but I mean, why isn't the government in his house?
Right? That's
now this. Oh,
Si algo me preocupa.
It has developed.
Really?
Same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, is this like those snake fireworks that you light and they grow out of it?
I don't know, but some people are saying, you know, there's this movie I've never watched because I don't watch these superhero movies, but there is this X-Man something, I don't know what the fuck, there's some black fucking gooey thing that's going on. Do you guys have it?
Maybe.
Have it?
I don't know, but that's not from space. I
Super
assure you.
Marvel or something. Marvel's Heroes. I don't know what the fuck they're called.
Yeah, I don't watch any of those. They're all
I don't
Disney.
watch Venom. Thank you, Florida.
I don't know what that rock is, but it just looks like a regular rock with a crab on top of it.
Yeah.
Right?
So what else we got here, Vince? What is this?
Hold on, I'm just trying to pull up the Venom.
16 minutes left. What do we got, bro?
Hold on.
Where's the Venom?
The Venom is
I
here.
know.
The
Hold on.
Hello. The Venom is here. Hold on.
Okay.
Apparently, there's some black, weird, living goo that comes out of these.
Yeah. So is that who's on the potato?
No, but they're saying this might be the real
Venom?
The real Venom goo thing.
All right,
Look.
let's see the rest of the potato. Let's see.
Baby, ¿qué pasa?
Pero.
Ahora le enseño el frasco que antes era. Ya necesito ponerlo. Desde hoy lo estoy colocando eso.
I don't know what he's saying, so.
But look, it's fucking moving.
Yeah, I don't believe this.
Yo nunca había hecho live.
Okay, hold on. There's a third video too.
Increíble.
See the
Animal,
potato.
vegetal.
Potato right there. That's the potato.
It's a potato.
No sé si es animal, vegetal. A veces me
Animal.
engaña. Yo pienso que es como un músico. Cuando nació,
Okay, let's
yo
go
pensé
to
que
the
era como
third video.
un tipo de. Increíble
The
que lo que
potato.
estoy haciendo.
They basically
they're
they're entering this building. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Thank you. Of course you speak Spanish. You're from Florida. Even though I grew up here my whole life and I don't. But I'm just
So he has it in a vault or something. I don't know what the fuck. Look. What was it?
That's a cooler.
No, it's not. There.
Oh, there. Yeah, a little safe.
It is. A safe, yeah, thank you. Not a
What is
vault.
he doing now? He's like, I'm taking my potions out. Oh, the microwave? Oh, okay. Never mind.
I totally saw his password code.
I matched the beeps.
Look.
What the fuck?
I don't think this is real.
Wow.
That's what I'm going to say.
Did he feed the potato after midnight or something?
He said he did nothing. Did you put water on it? Don't let it get wet.
Look at that shit.
Bro, this is AI.
Yeah, I think so.
You think?
Yeah.
I do.
It could be,
Absolutely.
right?
That's AI 110 million %.
But what if it's not, though? See, the problem with AI is when a real thing happens, that's just AI. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when do we know when it's real?
It's getting hard to tell.
You screen record that shot. You screen record that right there. Take a picture of it and feed it to Grok and see what Grok says to you.
Can I
Send
do
it to
that?
me. I'll do it right. Yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
Okay. I'll screen record it and send it to you right now.
Do it.
I mean, you mean screenshot, right? Screenshot
Yeah,
it.
screenshot it, yeah.
Screen recording would be a little bit too much right now.
Yeah, I let's just say I used to.
Okay. Yeah, take it easy.
Let's
take it
just
easy
say
with what we
Used
say.
to. That's what I meant. Used to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's something that I think you'll appreciate then.
What is it?
This is great. Dinosaurs become dinosaur bones, which becomes fossil fuel, then petroleum, polypropylene plastic, and then plastic dinosaurs. This is so
full circle,
that's
man.
A circle of life.
And then he goes, he's thinking plastic dinosaurs are real dinosaurs. That's the caption. Hilarious. Anyway,
So the real question is, if dinosaurs became extinct from the comet, but they also evolved into chickens, how do we work that out, bro?
Myer, I just sent you, Myer, on Twitter.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's dualistic. It does both.
No. So
What are we talking about now? Yes.
dinosaurs and how they
dinosaurs
became
thing-
chickens, but also got wiped out by a comet.
So my son was like totally into dinosaurs, man. And we went to the museum in Toronto, and he literally said, "Is this a real bone?" And the guy was like, "No, there are no real bones. They're all
None
just
of them
molds."
are.
And then you wonder, it's like, so you got the mold off of what exactly? If there's no real bones, it's
Yeah.
not like they're, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like,
The real bones are radioactive, bro. You're not allowed to touch them because they're so old. They just happen to be, and they pulled them out of oil because the flesh became oil, but the bones stayed, and it was awesome.
Hold on. Can we go back to what you just said? They got wiped out by asteroids,
Supposedly,
but they
allegedly.
also
became chickens.
Right.
That's what they say.
That's like primates allegedly became us, but they stayed them. Cool.
Yeah.
You guys
Dude,
better be
I will
careful.
say one day if I see a monkey like go get a mortgage, I'm gonna flip my whole fucking script. I'm telling you, it's gonna be over.
You guys need to be careful. You're gonna piss off the dinosaur community again, Ted.
I already did. So we got to talk about that for 1 second.
Go.
Just 1 second. It amazes me, and I never knew this. Almost every single person in the dinosaur community that attacked me had
Sounds funny.
they, them, or a trans flag in their bio.
No way.
Or a gay. Almost every single one. And what does that tell you? That when you believe that dinosaurs existed millions of years ago because you believe in the Big Bang, and then you believe a comet from fake space wiped them out, you'll believe anything.
Yeah.
You'll believe that you can be whatever gender you want.
It's not AI.
What?
Oh.
You son of a cock! You son of a cock!
Check this out. Look what it said. The image shows a safe with an unusual, possibly damaged interior that includes what looks like a chaotic dark mass and some gold-colored objects. There's no clear indication that this is related to AI. It might be an artistic representation or a prank or damage to the safe, but without more context, it doesn't appear to depict artificial intelligence.
Okay, so what if
have
you
more
burned a bunch of
details-
shit and then put it in the safe and then put some weird stuff in there? It may not be AI, but it could still be faked.
Can you screenshot the other like a
video?
Yeah, like from the other part of it where it shows, in the casing or whatever, and then when it was
The
on
first
the
casing.
Well, there was like two other ones where it showed it.
Yeah, when it started to bubble out of the potato.
Yeah.
The potato.
The potato.
And then, okay.
Send me the link to the video. I'm gonna record it and put it on.
All right. It's like that goes faster. All right.
Stop being dumb. Do it this way.
Just do it this way. Okay. So, I'm doing that.
Send me the link to it.
Yes. Here. What the fuck?
Florida says there's a link online that shows it looks like a jawbone that's human looking. What are we talking about?
Sent you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's funny when we're doing communication like this, you have to quickly get in your word before somebody speaks, because otherwise it will interrupt their speech.
And I'll be gone. So you guys got to help me out with something. When we were watching the Charlie Kirk video, I noticed that the thing was called American Comeback. And I put that in a word scramble thing. And the words that came out were cameramen back, and then the letters are IOC that are left. So we'll have some fun with that.
Yeah, what does the International Olympic Committee have to do with it?
It all comes back to them. How did you even know that's what that?
I don't know. I just took a guess.
Oh, you were in the special.
You know what?
I get it.
You know what they have in Utah?
I get it.
That's strange is they have like a bunch of vaults that store all of the DNA. Like anytime you send your 23andMe's and all that shit, like they have DNA vaults.
It's funny you mentioned that. Hold on.
Yeah.
While Myer is getting that, it's funny you mentioned that. Look at this. Do you guys believe in this shit? Look at this. Look at
Well,
this.
when you call it shit, I probably don't. But,
Ancestry DNA, it was never about helping you find your family. They told you it was about reconnecting with your
Yes,
past.
pause it.
They told-
I believe in it already. I don't care what she says. I believe in it because that is not about like, hey, we just want to help you guys out. Right. We're just looking to help you. We're just good people that want to help you. No. So go ahead.
Okay, listen now.
Whatever she says is
reconnecting with your
true.
past. They told you it was about discovering your roots, your lineage, your history. They told you it was about finding long-lost relatives. They lied. Ancestry DNA was never about helping you find your family. It was about tracking bloodlines. It was about finding lost kings,
Jesus.
rulers, and disruptors who once threatened the system. The ones who have returned in new bodies, new lifetimes, new identities. Because history is not linear. It loops. And the rulers of today, they know that their old enemies are being reborn, and they will do anything to stop them from waking up. They can trace every bloodline, every descendant, every possible return of an old ruler, an exiled king, or a lost revolutionary. And if someone is born with the wrong DNA, a genetic signature that once belonged to a threat to their system, they know immediately, and they can stop them before they wake up. Do you really think the elite care if you're 5% Viking or 10% Italian? No. For thousands of years, power has been passed down through family lines. Not because of wealth, not because of privilege, but because of something deeper. Because certain souls always return to the same genetic pools. The rulers of the past knew this. That's why they practiced inbreeding to ensure their own souls would return to their own dynasty. Kept extensive genealogy records. So
Can you save it until it's over, Jonah? Put it in the RAM memory.
return to their own dynasty. kept extensive genealogy records so they would always know who belonged to which bloodline, created secret societies that only accept specific families because they believe power reincarnates within their lineage. They have always been obsessed with tracking souls through DNA. And now with modern technology, they don't have to guess anymore. The real reason they launched mass DNA collection programs was to find and neutralize threats before they wake up. Look at what happened the moment DNA testing became popular. Intelligence agencies gained access to private DNA databases without consent. Genetic data was bought, sold, and cross-referenced against historical bloodlines. Ancient royal lineages, fallen empires, and revolutionary leaders were mapped to their modern descendants. They are searching for someone, or rather many someones. The ones who opposed the system before. The ones who once sat on thrones they were never meant to return to. The ones who have the power to remember and fight again. And if they find you in their system, they act before you do. They discredit certain people before they rise to power. They silence those who start remembering too much. They neutralize threats before they can shake the system again. Because if you wake up, if you remember who you were, if you realize why you are really here, the cycle ends, the throne is taken back, and their illusion of control collapses forever. The final question, who were you before? This is not a game. The war for control did not start in this lifetime. It has been happening for centuries, for ages, for cycles upon cycles of reincarnation. And now we are in the final phase. The system is collapsing, more people are waking up, and the ones in power are desperate to track, suppress, and erase those who were never meant to return. So ask yourself, why were you born in this time? Why does history feel familiar? Why do you feel drawn to certain places, symbols, or eras as if you lived them before? You might not just be a person searching for your past. You might be the past searching for itself. And the ones who rule now, they know who you are. The only question is, do you?
That was a well done video. It looked very clean. That was nice.
I will also
Very well
say
edited.
that if she wants a sample of my DNA, I will happily give it to her.
Wow. I completely trust her too, Ted.
Sorry.
You know, I wanted her maybe on the podcast, but now I don't know, man.
Oh, she won't see that. Right?
Yeah. Unless she has what was the name of the app, Jonah? Biggles.
Phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. No.
Exactly.
No,
unless she has Biggles.
Okay, so this is really fascinating. One of the most commonly misunderstood historical period is the Inquisition. Most people think it was the Catholic Church burning witches. It wasn't. There were two parallel legal systems that carried out the Inquisition. 99% of the time, the executions were carried out. The sentences were passed down and carried out by the Inquisition courts of the kings across Europe at the time. Why is the interesting thing? Because there were whole covens of witches who were casting spells to kill the queens and the princesses, and then making the princes or kings fall in love with someone from their coven. And the whole point was to merge bloodlines. That's what made me think of it. They wanted to merge the powerful satanic bloodlines with the ruling class bloodlines. That was the whole push of it. And that's why the Inquisition stopped, because they won. The satanic bloodlines successfully merged with the royal bloodlines. Very interesting.
We gotta hop in the phone booth and go save the princesses, Ted.
That's what we gotta do, bro.
Well, you know
That's what we gotta do.
as she said, though, it makes then sense that they breed with each other just to get the same evil souls back in, or whatever the fuck, demons or whatever the fuck. Very interesting. Hold on, Myer is trying to figure out the rest of the blob being AI.
So it's definitely not real. It says that from examining the photo, because I took a couple of photos of the actual thing inside that little glass.
Yeah.
What does it say here? I'm just gonna read it to you. Come on. It said the image seems to be a crafted melted resin of plastic placed on a plate. Has an odd irregular shape and is discoloration. It is definitely not AI. The background includes a workshop-like setting with tools and materials indicating that this is part of a craft experiment. It's more than likely just a prank.
But hold on. Why is it moving, though? If it's resin. Did it say resin?
Yeah, resin. So, like, Could be
That's like
anything.
foam shit, isn't it? Foam.
No, it could be like you're melting like one of those figurines from like like a
But
Teenage
why do you?
Mutant Ninja Turtle guy.
Yeah, but why is
in a
it like
microwave.
whipping its fucking thing?
I can't
Because
I have
it's
no
fake.
idea, man. If it's an alien, we got to go find it and take it from him.
That
And
is
so
right.
we can- so we can take
It didn't come from space, so I'm gonna go with it's fake either way.
I don't think it's from
potato
space. But
part
what if
is
it's
the
an
way.
alien egg that's just thrown into our little flat
That's
world?
a good comment right there. You see that?
Right? That's what it looks like when you burn a sweet
Yeah.
potato.
Absolutely. He's right.
I don't burn mine. I cook them to perfection. Okay.
Every Thanksgiving, I see one of those little aliens.
But Myer, while you were doing that, we played a video of this girl talking about, the 23andMe. You know what that is like? When they want to check. Yeah, she's like, that's not about anything. That's them wanting to see who you are, and if you're like a previous king or a emperor
Of
or
the
something,
bloodline.
and
Dude,
that you reincarnate. Yes.
I told my brother because he got tested. I was like, motherfucker, now I can never be a serial killer. Okay. Do you realize I'm done now? First time I kill somebody, they're going to upload my DNA and they're going to find the connection to you and know that I'm me. You son of a cock.
I would
son of a
turn
cock.
your ass in, man.
I know a guy. This guy thought he was like, I'm not gonna get too much details. I don't want to like if somebody's watching knows me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Good idea.
This guy did one of these DNA shits, and he thought he was from like a certain background. He even like had learned the language from the time he was a kid and the whole mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
And then he's older than me too. And then he found out recently that because he did the thing.
Yeah.
Because actually he didn't do it initially. Somebody related to him did, like very close, like his brother or sister did it, and it came back as like totally different than his.
That's what
And
mine was.
He realized he found like a brother and a sister in like faraway lands. It's just so fucked up. It's like a messed up story.
I have no clue
But
what you're talking
it worked
about.
out really. It worked out really good for this guy though. But my point is, I don't know about kings and whatnot. I mean, like if it is, I should definitely do it.
Well, I mean, it depends if you believe in.
You got that king blood, bro. King blood.
No, I
Yeah,
definitely
it depends.
know this way here.
Huh?
So what's interesting too is that I before I really woke up, I wasn't 23andMe because I knew enough to know that was bought by Facebook, but I had gotten one of the other ones that were smaller and promised that your stuff would always be private or whatever. But anyways, growing up, I was told falsely that I had some of this blood in me.
Allegedly.
Ashkenazi. And fortunately, I'm happy to report that was false. Allegedly.
I'm going to start one for all the Globies called 24andMe. If you know, you know. You know what
So
I'm
are you saying you don't have any hats in your blood? Is that what you're saying?
No hats in my blood.
I don't either, for sure.
All from actually your corner of the woods there, Vince, up in the Nordic lands. Old Viking.
Yes.
Mine is literally 50% solid Sicilian. I
How
can
the fuck?
trace it right back.
You haven't done
my
any
great
exams.
grandmother. Yeah, my great grandmother. Well, no, but my brother. So he's the same split as I am. So, and the rest is like Irish and it was supposedly supposed to be Native American. Nope, zero. Irish and whatever else and all that. And I know, can we really trust them? Because my dad and his dad and grandfather all like they look like fucking Indians. They look Indian. I'm just saying. My skin's super red also, but so who knows? My brother got his shit tested. I never, ever, ever would. So I don't know.
But let me just interrupt you guys before you continue this speech. phoneboothpodcast.substack.com. You find our Discord, Ali's T-shirt shop. You find all the live streams, including this one over here. You find the phone booth over here. Check out this episode with the Nephilim Death Squad. Check out that. That's probably a really good episode.
Probably.
You got the do list.
Rumor has it.
You got the shit. Here's the thing podcast. A lot of shit going on here.
Some shit. Yeah, you got some shit there.
Now, finally, we also got Philosopher King podcast. You already got an episode out right here, and the next one is coming in 2 days, right?
The next
2
one,
days. Yeah.
I'll
Templar?
plug it once you finish here. Yeah. Once you finish here, I'll plug it.
We got short clips over here. We got Ted's page over here. We got my page over here. We got Snoop's page over here. We got
with that
Jonas.
traitor. That big boob traitor.
We got Jonas page. Jonas page over here, which was also supposedly having another episode with the pick is in. But Jonah
if you
fell
watch,
asleep.
You'll see a 30-minute video of Jonah sleeping in his Barca lounger.
Oh, was it recorded?
No,
that
would have been such a cool episode.
I know, it'd be so good. Just
if you turned into Joe Biden during the recording, that would have been great.
I was like, football's so exciting.
Listen. I want to say this, Myer. I don't know about you, but me personally, sports, I get very bored.
Bored?
Very,
yeah, me too. I can't.
I don't care too much about sports.
But this guy over here and his brother, hey, would you blow me?
And
this guy as well.
No, so what's funny is I haven't watched a sports game in like a football, and I haven't actually watched a football game in I don't know how long. It's been so long.
Give it a year.
Maybe 12 years.
12 years.
I don't watch NFL at all. But what I love is the challenge of trying to figure out who's fixed to win beforehand. Looking at all like the ref assignments and how they trend in their calls on one team or another. So for me, it's a puzzle of trying to figure out who's. We went 8. If we win tonight, we're 8 for 10 this weekend in our picks. That's pretty damn good.
Wow,
that is.
If
good.
you do, I want to see it.
How much money did you
want
win?
it.
Just yesterday, it was pretty good. We'll leave it at that. But okay. So Philosopher King podcast. Please do tune in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. I go live with Templar. We're going to be talking about group dynamics, group think, and mob mentality. So it's going to be among other things. So
like cult shit.
It's going to be a cool podcast. Yeah.
Oh, Vince, you should definitely listen to this one for sure.
Oh, I like listening to that.
Anything with Templar is good, man. He's awesome.
Oh, hey, listen, he has great, like he can spot a lot of things, like how people behave, and he's like, that guy doing that act, that guy's pretending to be this, that guy's a little bit more real, that guy's fake, this and that. He's really good at spotting that shit,
and he loves me, so I'm good. I'm good.
The Templar stamp of approval.
Let's wrap this up.
But hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Myer.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch the episode?
Of which one?
Your episode.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was terrible. Oh my god.
Did you see the glitches?
I did. The whole thing was a glitch. We got to redo that. That was terrible.
Yeah, we got to redo.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling up the calendar right now. Hold up. Keep going.
Man.
Well, and that's part of why. I messaged these guys.
So what
earlier.
about October 1st?
Not
October 1st. It's a Wednesday night.
I'm good with any night, man. Nighttime is perfect for me.
I fucking love you. All right, 6 p.m. October 1st. Myer,
Jonas want to say something.
I was just gonna say I messaged these guys earlier that like I could tell that there was so much deeper that you guys could have gone in so many different topics, but because time was cut short plus technical difficulties, so I was like, oh man, I want so much more. I want to see so much more of this conversation. So I'm pumped that you guys are gonna get back at it.
That was exactly what we felt.
The thing with that day was it was just like, you know what, it was the perfect day for it. Unfortunately, I got caught up somewhere driving, and then by the time I got back, and then things just didn't work out that well. Let's just put it that way.
So I said it in the calendar. I'm DMing you right now, October 1st, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
done.
Lock it in.
Now you sound perfect, and you look perfect. Everything's great.
You're fucking gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You sound great. Everything's great. Let's make some potato salad. It'll be fabulous.
Yeah. Let's burn some sweet potatoes.
Thanks for getting me.
Snoop.
I appreciate it.
What's up, man?
What's up?
I don't know. I miss bringing you back up. You know what I mean? Like this.
Here's the Thing podcast, which you can find on phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
Hey,
Hey,
find it there. It's all there. Yeah.
Are you doing any sports episodes on your shit?
Am I doing? Yeah, I do have some sports. Probably in a couple weeks, I think I'm going to record one with Haywood Jablomi and a super Suns fan.
Yeah. So we got like 2 minutes left. I just want to ask Myer, how did you get Mustang Medic for your very first and only apparently thing?
No, so I have a couple. The thing is, I had some accounts that got shut down like a year and a half ago.
Of course.
And then
Should've
for
known,
me to
yeah.
rebuild back anything took so long. And then I just spoke with him. Me and him are friends. He's a great guy. And then I asked him, I said, "Hey, you mind coming on and we just do a quick interview?" And he was like, "Absolutely, 100%." And then the quick interview ended up being almost 2 hours. But
yeah,
to be honest, he's got a great story, man. If you listen to it, I don't even talk because his story is like something else. I love it. And
I did watch it. I watched it before I ever asked you on, but yeah, I watched it and you did barely talk, and that takes a lot of control. I'm very bad at that. But
and also,
is it on your?
You should do that more.
Yeah, it's on the X, but you know what? I'm gonna load the other ones on there slowly this year as I get more following because I lost so many people I had before, and then they shut.
You
down
know where's
my
a good
YouTube
place to
account,
put them?
they shut down everything. Where?
Phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you, but no, like you should put them up for sure. You should put them up.
So mine are interviews though, eh? So like it's not really as much as I call it the podcast is more of an interview because I interview all types of people from CEOs, CFOs, business guys, regular guys, homeless guys, people who are doing stuff within like communities.
Dude, some of the most interesting people I've met in my life are homeless people. No bullshit. Yeah. They have some stories to tell and they don't mind telling you them. And they don't mind telling you where they fucked up and all that. Like, just try it. Like, I mean, carry a weapon, but just try it. Just
I'm going to tell you guys one last thing before you guys get off quick. So, actually, I did a couple of interviews. And to be totally honest with you guys, you would be shocked and appalled at the number of people who are in let's just say, you would say elite. I would say they worked really hard. Some of these guys, not everyone's elite. Like I know a guy who literally was a garbage picker who's worth billions of dollars today. Actually, yeah, no word of a lie. Yeah, and a lot of these guys, for some reason, they bounced off the ground, whether it was due to family situations or drugs or some type of addiction, abuse, and then they became homeless, and then all of a sudden things started working out for them. But like a lot of people need to hit that suffer point before they're able to like really gather their shit together. It's crazy. Yeah, just wanted to get.
That's
we
a
need
great
to talk about that
fucking point.
Wow. That's why we're here right now, man.
And also, Myer, if you need any of us on your shit, just let us know. You know,
man. We're always willing to help out 100%. All of us.
Absolutely, 100%.
All 17 of us.
Whoa, 17?
Are we 17?
No, I'm just kidding.
Are we cute?
I just wanted to say 17 for some reason. I just wanted to say it.
No.
You guys are beauties.
Oh, look, in the comments, sports comment.
Sports ball.
I can't see them. Mine aren't updating.
14-10 Tampa.
There you go.
Oh, fucking Tampa.
I'm blind to sports comments. What does it say? Joe know what? So, but what do you say, Myer? You said something. This is great, right? We have a great, whatever this is. Like
I said I appreciate you guys getting me to come back on here. It's awesome. I enjoy it.
Oh, you'll be back more. You'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm looking
forward to hearing more.
Especially if I have the time, I'm totally down.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you always had the time, bro. What the fuck?
And I'd love to have you on Dualistic sometimes as well. And shit like that at some point. It will be fun. You know, different dynamics will bring different content. Like,
yes, they do. It does.
You know,
sure.
Now we're a little bit crowded, but I think if we reduce the crowd a little bit, it will become more focused. You know.
Yeah, even different people talking, because I learned shit from your episodes with Allie that I never knew about her, and I talked to her one-on-one a few times. So when different people talk to different people, different shit
come
out.
out. Like Snoop.
It's a great, like Snoop, yeah.
Different
All right,
shit.
Vince.
Different shit.
It's all Snoop.
Same day.
Push the button. Love all of you. Thank you so much, Myer, for coming back, and we're going to have you back again. I put it in the calendar. I'll message you with it again. October 1st, though. That's easy to remember. It's the 1st of the month. Wake up, wake up. Go on the Phone Booth podcast. No, it's good. So you'll remember, October 1st. Anybody else? What do we got to say?
Yeah, go to phone.
Check out Here's the Thing tomorrow at 6 p.m., baby. Check out phoneboothpodcast.substack.com.
You motherfucker. The rule is you first promote Phone Booth Podcast before your podcast.
I know.
He's like, here's the thing.
Well, as if people tomorrow episode, guys.
As if people hasn't plugged your shit enough already.
I know.
Son of a cock.
You greedy son of a cock.
You fucking piece of shit.
And then on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Philosopher King. Basically, we own the fucking week. Just come to us for everything you need.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
It's like Netflix, right?
Yep. Except not gay. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Netflix.
See you guys, everybody.
Good night,
Soon.
everybody. Love you guys. Peace.